No. Oh. What's good, G? My tea's ready. Hold on. I'm gonna fucking. I look green. Yo, the auto white balance makes me look fucking green. I'm like, bro. Bro, the flock we're on Sunday because ain't no way you try to punch me on Friday and then didn't even show up on Sunday. We're like all over. Bro, Sunday was the one fucking day I didn't go to the con. Literally. I told you I wasn't gonna be there every day. Is something arrived to host you at Twitchcon? Low-key, I had no issues. Well, I had some weird shit happen, but it wasn't due to TwitchCon. It was due to like some random fuck ass person being in some fuck ass party that they definitely shouldn't have been invited to. It was like an industry event. I'll talk about that in a little bit. I got some tea. I'll be back. One second. I'm gonna feed my tea. I'm fucked up. Anyways, how y'all doing? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? I missed y'all, kind of. Honestly, that was like one of the first trips where I wasn't thinking about like work. Well, I mean, it's TwitchCon, but like I wasn't thinking about like, oh, this video's posted. Oh, I got a stream today. Like I was just like vibing with my homies. As I'll make some gamer subs. I'm gonna make the caffeine free because actually, yeah, I'm gonna make caffeine free. You might be wondering why there's Pokemon music, and it's because my fucking Apple Music isn't working. So don't know why. Don't know why. I could try installing it and uninstalling it and reinstalling it, but anyways. AWS outage? No, it's literally just like the app. Also, like fucking I think my power went out when I was gone and it like fucked up my internet for a second. So how to like fix that? You actually use Apple Music? Bro, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Bro, low-key chat, I was trying to play Pokemon on the plane both ways and I fell asleep both ways both times. So if y'all want me to stream it, I can.
Hello Mr. Quinn Bennett, this Evan Turing, one of your Twitch viewers. I am reaching out to you today to give a formal hello. Sincerely, the unemployed viewer.
Appreciate you. Appreciate you. I want to get a shiny Dragonair. All right, I'm putting on this. This is like a little bit more hypey. Is this the one that everyone uses? No, this isn't it. Okay, I think this is it. We're gonna just Gigamax and Nintendo music. Anyways, I'm watching this while attending a funeral. Hope they hopefully they like, you know what I'm saying, they find me funny, you know, in their little grave, you know what I'm saying? They in like the little coffin, like, yeah, you know, their spirits laughing. You know, hopefully I can do that for them. I don't know them, but you know, hopefully, you know, rest in peace or some shit. Why did you tell me that? Yo, what the fuck? Like, dog. Okay, I'm gonna rewind. Hold on, I'm gonna route this to music. There we go. All right, that way it won't be in the VOD. Okay, fixed everything. Let's go. All right, chat, how you doing? Y'all good? Y'all good? Y'all miss me? Also, listen, shout out to Ariel. Because I couldn't find Ari. Well, I wasn't at TwitchCon. I literally did not go Sunday. I was gonna try to go, but then the zoo took way longer than I thought. So shout out to Ariel for getting this from Ari and then giving it to me. Ariel wasn't even there in person, but the guy that carries around her like little iPad setup when she streams, Oscar, met me and gave me this at like fucking 8 p.m. on the last day of the con. And by met me and gave me this, I mean he dropped it off my hotel because I was at a party that was like 30 minutes away. So shout out to Oscar, shout out to Ariel, and shout out to Ari. I'm saying it took 3 people to get this to me. You went to a party? I went to mad parties, bro. Yo, this is the most extroverted I've ever been. And I didn't really have much social anxiety. I was a little bit proud of myself. I was meeting new people. I was talking. I was dancing. Okay. Like, what the fuck? Who was I, bro? Also, everyone like matched the vibe. Like, I was at a party and I started like fucking dancing with like Tricky. And then she started going crazy with me. And we were going like toe to toe. And she was like, this is why we birthday twins. I was like, yes. Yeah, I didn't know. I've known Tricky since I was like 15, bro. Well, I haven't like been like super close to her since I was 15. Like, we've been like in similar friend groups. Because we both used to be in the Pokemon community. And now we both are in the VTuber community. Crazy. Crazy how life works. Yeah, because the Pokemon community kind of blew up after the nappy shit. And then now it's kind of like reformed with like new people. The who shit, the nappy shit. Y'all didn't know. If you weren't around for that, you're not gonna know about it. Okay. Basically, the biggest Pokemon YouTuber got added as being a, you know, and you know what I'm saying? Any whoosies. I'm gonna talk about TwitchCon. Yippee, TwitchCon stories. Okay, so first day I got there, I didn't really do a ton. There was like, what parties were there? Oh, there was some like VTuber like masquerade ball thing, okay, that I went to. And I was really gonna go to this with the person I was staying with. with like 5 Up, but then he was like dead tired, I think. So I was like, fuck it, I'll go by myself. Prior to that, I think we got dinner. Where did we get dinner? Damn, my memory's cooked. Oh, we got Mexican food. We got Mexican food. Me, SK, 5 Up, Rain, and Sleepy got Mexican food. And they were like, yo, we heard there's good Mexican food here. I'm like, bro, it's California. They gonna have some Tex-Mex in this bitch. But they're like, it's California Tex-Mex? What do you mean? California Mexican food and Tex-Mex is the same fucking shit. Tex-Mex is just a little bit better because, like, you know, a little bit more integrated. But so we got Mexican food. Then we walked around, and then we went back to the hotel. And then I was like, oh, there's a VTuber masquerade party. Also, I want to preface all of these parties. I had no idea about them, any of them happening until like days prior. Like, and I mean like the day of. Like, I found out about the VTuber masquerade like that day. And then when that day, I didn't even have a mask. Every party I got into last minute. Because I don't know where the fuck people find these invites. And not to be that guy, but like, listen. If you have like over 100,000 followers on like Twitter, you can get into like literally like any party at TwitchCon. Like, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. So I can get into anything. The problem was I didn't know about any of this fucking shit. So I needed to fucking ask my friends who did know, like, hey, can you like send me an invite? And they're like, yeah, sure. So if I send me the invite for that. And oh my God, wait, pause the fucking music. I totally forgot about this, bro. Okay, sorry. Prior to me getting, okay, on the flight to TwitchCon, like going from like here to San Diego, okay. I'm on the plane. I'm sitting, right? Okay. It's Southwest. Anyone can sit anywhere, okay? I'm in the aisle seat because I like to get up to go pee every like hour on the goddamn plane, and I'm not trying to fucking wake everyone up and step over them and be annoying. So I always sit in the fucking aisle, okay? Tell me why. This girl comes up to me, this like tiny, you know, like 5'2", 5'1" Asian girl, you know, bluish hair, okay? Blue, I think it was like blue and black, dyed. Walks up to me and is like, oh, can I sit there in the middle seat? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. Stand up, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, here you go, my queen, you know what I'm saying? Sit down. Okay, we sit down. I have my AirPods in. I'm bumping like music. I don't remember what I was listening to, but like it was some hype ass shit. I was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like probably like 10 a.m., 11 a.m. And I was like, or maybe no, it was like 1 p.m. I was bumping my shit, okay? And this girl just starts randomly talking to me. And I'm like, as if I know who they are. They were like, oh, like, is the internet working for you? And I'm like, first of all, who the hell uses the plane Wi-Fi unironically? Like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna use my cellular service until it disconnects, okay? I'm not gonna try to connect to the plane Wi-Fi while we're on the goddamn tarmac. Like, what in the f is the point of that? It's gonna be slower than your damn cellular service, and you probably have to pay for it at that. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, I can try. Sometimes on the tarmac, like for some reason, I don't know if anyone else notices this. Sometimes when I'm on the tarmac in a plane, my cellular service just doesn't work. Like I have 5 bars, but like nothing loads. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they have like some signal blockers. I don't know what the f it is, but sometimes, and I feel this is like probably like 80% of the time on the plane, my cellular service sometimes just doesn't work. Especially when I'm like landing in a new location and then like it's like bugging out for mad long. Sometimes that happens. So I was like, oh, maybe that's happening. You know, I said that to them. And then I put my AirPods back in, turn my music back up, and I'm like, boom, boom, boom. And then she starts talking to me again as if I'm like, and then she asked me, oh, are you going to the blurp party? I'm like, huh? The blurp party? What what the fuck is that? And who the fuck are you? You know, I was mad confused. I was like, hello, donde está? Like, who are you, bitch? Like, not trying to be rude, but like, what in the f you mean? Am I going to the blurt party? Who are you? What party? How do you know? What are we talking about? And I was like, I literally look at her like, I take my AirPod out, I'm like, huh? She goes, yeah, they're throwing a party at Twitchcon tonight. It's like a VTuber masquerade. And I'm like, VTuber? You know I'm a VTuber? You know I'm going to Twitchcon? I was like, is this a fan? What's happening? And then I was just like, I just played along as if I knew what in the f talking about and who in the f he was. Okay, I don't know, man. Okay, frame one, I got ganked. Okay, I was in an unskippable cutscene with some girl on the plane next to me. I was like, who in the hell are you? Okay, but they somehow were going to this party that's like seemingly an industry only party. So it's like you need to have some relevance or like know someone or work at this party or work for a company. You either need to work for a company, be an industry person at TwitchCon, have a friend that's going to this party, or be one of the talent or clouded individuals in some community or some in-group to go to the party, right? I'm in the in-group. I didn't know this party happened because, like I said, I didn't really plan anything going to TwitchCon. I just like, I'm gonna just fly there and see what, you know, where the waves take me, okay? And frame one, before I even get to damn TwitchCon, this random girl was talking to me about a party that I didn't even know I could be invited to, as if she assumed I was invited to it. And I don't even know who the fuck she is, what this party is, or how the fuck she knows I'm a streamer, or what the fuck is going on, okay? I didn't know about this party. I didn't know who this bitch was. I didn't know how this bitch knew who I was. I didn't even know where the fuck I was. I thought I was like literally like I was tweaking. I was like, you're a fan? No. You're someone I know? No. I like nothing made sense to me. I was like, pause. So I just keep going there and I'm like, yeah, I know about this. And she's like, also, there's like this other party on this day. Are you going to that? And I was like, no, I don't really, you know, I'm not really going to any party. I just kind of, you know, I'm just going to TwitchCon, you know, like, you know, just hang out with, you know, friends and stuff. And she was like, oh, okay, yeah. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to go to this. I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. After she talks to me for like 20 minutes, she then proceeds to say who the she is. After 20 minutes. And like, no shade to this girl, okay? I have no problem with you. But like, dog, can you next time say who you are first? Because I was like, I thought I was, you know, I was getting like set up, like I was getting stalked. Like I didn't know what the going on. You had me freaked the hell out. I had to sit next to some random girl who knew who I was for the next 2 hours. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be falling asleep in the plane like, and then I'm gonna find a video of me on Twitter snoring on like a Southwest flight, you know, 15,000 feet in the air. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't know what the situation was, okay? I was kind of scared. I was like, who are you, bitch? So they proceeded to say, oh, I'm this girl, da-da-da. And like, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Like, I still kind of don't really know who this is, but their icon and their name look familiar. Okay, and I've spoken to them like in DMs, like maybe once for some other event to like meet somewhere for someone else in like tandem. Like they knew someone that I might know. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like someone in the industry that like I know of vaguely. Like I've seen them around. I've seen their profile picture on. I've probably in like a Discord server with them, but I've never like really one-on-one interacted with them or don't really know who they are. Right? And I definitely didn't know what they looked like. Okay. But their profile picture and their name, I was like, oh, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it, right? Okay. And then, so after I figure out who this girl is, and I still kind of don't really know who she is, I'm like, oh, yeah, I think okay, well, what happened is like, she didn't introduce herself. Sorry. No. After 20 minutes of hearing this talk, I literally looked at her and I was like, not to be rude or anything. Okay. Genuine question. Who are you? Cause like, dog, like, even if you are a VTuber, I know, I would only know you by your little icon and your model, okay? And it's been 20 minutes, and at this point, I'm just trying to listen to my fucking music and go the fuck to sleep, okay? Because I stayed up mad late editing and pre-scheduling shit. I just want to sleep on this fucking plane, okay? I don't want to talk to you. So then I hear, and they're like, oh yeah, I'm this girl. And like I said, I recognized her. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Maybe I'll see you around. And I was like, and then I was like, okay, well, since you kind of are somebody, I was like, if you can get me into that party or whatever, like, send me the details or whatever. Cause I think I might have them on Discord. I don't really remember. Okay. Last time I've even interacted with this person is like, gotta be over a year ago. And it was like maybe one thing. Okay. And then my brain fired and I was like, boom. I had a That's So Raven moment. I do know where I interact with this person. There was a time, like, when the hell was it? This was 2 years ago. Okay. I was at a Cheesecake Factory dinner. Okay. Rain, Sleepy, 5UP, me, Juniper, okay? And this girl was there. And she was there with another guy, okay? And at this dinner, they didn't really talk to me, like, or our group at all. They were just kind of talking to the one friend they had next to them. So I said hi to them, and like, that was it. Like, they sat across from me, but like, they did not talk to us. Like, I tried to rope them in, but they were very quiet and shy and just kind of talked to like the one friend they had at the table that also was quiet and shy and didn't talk to the rest of the group either. And it's not like we were excluding them. Like, we tried to rope them in, but they just kind of didn't, you know what I'm saying? They just kind of didn't, like, I mean, I have nothing against them for that, but it was just like, they just didn't really talk to us. So I didn't really remember them, right? I didn't really remember them aside from that. But then like, after talking to a mutual friend, they're like, oh, that was the girl at Cheesecake Factory. I was like, oh my God, you're right. Right? And so then I'm like, okay, you know what? Red alert down. They're not a stalker and they're not a psycho fan. And I'm not going to find an image or a picture of me asleep on a 737 on Twitter in 35 hours. Bless up. You know what I'm saying? I was good. I was safe. You know what I'm saying? This was not a dangerous situation. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You at least know people that I know. So if you're crazy, you know, I can at least, you know, potentially handle a problem. They were fine. You know, the rest of the plane, we were just both silent and just kind of, I was asleep. Okay. And then I saw them at the party later. Well, no, I didn't even see them at the party later. But I ended up somehow going to that VTuber masquerade, okay, that I was telling you about, right? Because apparently, who the fuck sent me an invite for that? Oh, I think Cotton did. Yeah. Because, okay, what ended up happening is, all right, I get there, you know, whatever. I'm waiting for my friends for dinner. And I see Cotton in the hotel lobby. I'm saying, like, Cottontail VA. And because they put all the streamers in like normally what Twitchcon does is there's like a streamer hotel, and like Twitch will like partner with them and like put the streamers in the hotel, so that way they're like separated from like the general population, so it's not like a safety thing, right? So I saw her and I was like, oh, what's good? She's like, oh, are you going to the thing tonight? I was like, can you give me an invite? She was like, oh yeah, I got you, twin. You know, sent me a link. I filled out a form. She was like, word, you're in, bestie, okay? Went to the VTuber masquerade. At the VTuber masquerade, this was the weird interaction I had. No. I went to this VTuber masquerade party, okay? Keep in mind, VTuber parties are weird as fuck, all right? Not trying to hate on VTuber parties, but bitch, here's the thing. Here's the thing with VTuber parties, okay? You go to this shit, okay? And if you imagine you're me, all right? My face is everywhere. I'm low-key not even a VTuber anymore, but most of my come up in content in the past was VTuber related. So I go to these parties, everyone knows what I look like, and I don't know what anyone else looks like. So I will, the entire party, have people walk up to me and talk to me as if I know who the fuck they are, and I have literally no idea, because I've never seen them in real life before, or I've never seen their face, okay? So like, they're like expecting me to like register their voice, and like, I'm gonna be honest, in real life, some of y'all voices don't sound the same because the type of mic you have adds like some sort of like kind of radio sound, or like compresses it in a way, or you're more loud when you're streaming because you're, you know, trying to be entered. So I'm like, every time someone walks up to me, I'm like stressed the fuck out, because I don't want to be rude. I don't want to be like, who the fuck are you? But I also like don't know who the fuck you are. And on top of that, people are talking to me and I'm like, I don't know if this is like a safety risk, because I don't know if you're like a stalk. Like I don't know if you're stalking me. I don't know if you somehow stuck it in this party. I don't know if you actually know who I am. I don't know if I'm supposed to know who you are. And then sometimes these VTubers walk up to me and it's like, I definitely don't know who they are. They're not my friends. They're not mutuals with me. And they'll walk up to me and talk to me as if I know who they are anyways. So on top of that, I'm like, what the fuck? So I have people I actually know and fuck with talking to me, assuming I know who they are. I have people that I don't know, and not that I don't fuck with them, but I don't know them, that walk up to me because they know who I am because my face is everywhere, talking to me as if they know who I am. So then I can't discern between, like, are you a friend or are you like a random person that is trying to get to know me at this party? On top of that, I don't know who the fuck the friends are that I know, and I definitely don't know who the fuck the random people are that are trying to talk to me and get to know me at this party, which I don't have a problem with, but it's like, I don't know you, and you're talking to me as if I do, so I don't know if you're one of my friends now, and it makes everything confusing. So I was freaking the fuck out because everyone was talking to me. And like I said, I don't really go up to people to talk to them. So I'm very glad people will come up to me. But it's like I said, I don't know who is speaking to me 80% of the time until they say their name. So I will notoriously ask people and I'll be like, so who are you? Like, I will just say that. Like, I'm not even gonna, I'm not to be rude, but like, I will literally say that. And it's not me trying to be rude. It's just like, I dead ass don't know. Okay, I dead ass don't know. And once you tell me, I might be like, oh my God, what's good to it? And hug you because I know you. But if you don't tell me, okay, I'm not gonna know because you're a VTuber. Your face is not on the internet. I've never interacted with you in real life. I don't know what you look like. And you're probably not using your streamer voice or your loud, content, energetic personality at a party. So I'm like, so if I haven't met you before, or hung out with you, or you're not in like my like closer kind of mutual group, like because there's like people that like I'll see at every con, you know, I'll always see like for example, like Matara, I'll always see her at like every con. And so like, I know what she looks like. I, like 100%, right? Because like, I've seen her like mad times. So like those people, yeah, of course. But there are some people that it's like, I've maybe met you once for like 30 seconds or a minute or 5 minutes, or we had a 10-minute conversation 2 years ago. And I don't remember that, you know, like I just don't. So I feel like at a VTuber party, they should either have name tags. Okay. I think, listen, anyone that throws these VTuber parties, if you're a fucking company, listen to me, give people fucking name tags. Okay. There's one thing I got to shout out to Numi for. Okay. Every time Numi has ever thrown a party, okay, and it's been a VTuber party, she always gives name tags that you can write your name on so that people know who people are, to like avoid this weird, awkward, who the fuck are you situation. Okay. But these companies never do that shit. You know what I'm saying? So you have please start doing that. Okay. Because especially when you're in my situation where everyone knows what you look like and you don't know what anyone else looks like, it's stressful as fuck. Anyways, so I met some people that I knew. I was like, oh, it's good. You know what I'm saying? I met like Ruben. Who else was at this party? Oh, Sykkuno was there. Elam was there. Elam's not a VTuber. He was just there because Sykkuno was there. There was Ryan Higa there that was like with Elam and Sykkuno, and I wanted to say hi, but like I was too pussy to say hi because like I don't know him, but like he knows my, like I have mutual friends, but like I'm too scared. So I didn't say anything. You know, but I've been a fan since I was like damn near like 9. So, you know what I'm saying? He was the first YouTube video I ever seen. So I was like, I was shitting my pants. I didn't say anything to him. Okay. I just like dead ass ignored him in this group conversation. Like I was just talking to Elam and he was like right next to him. And I was like, I wanted to say something, but I don't want to make it weird. So I didn't say anything. I pussied out, but I probably should have. And then I ran into him with Elam and Sykkuno like 3 more times and also still didn't say hi any of those other times. My fault. My bad. My bad, gang. I need to lock in. But Mel, thank you for the 2 months. Anyways, the masquerade party was cool, okay? But the first, listen, remember when I said frame 1 on the plane I got ganked? Okay. Frame 1 at this party, I have some guy walk up to me. I've never seen this person a day in my fucking life. Okay, so this is frame 2, okay? I literally was at this party for all of maybe a minute and a half. I had just walked in and this person walks up to me. And they're like, hey, how are you doing? And I'm like, hi, you know what I'm saying? My brain is, it's running through all, like my voice bank of people I know. I'm like, is this someone I know? Is this a VTuber I know? I'm listening to like every voice ever in my brain. I'm like going through the list. I'm like, trying to figure out who the fuck this is. Okay, turns out I don't know who this is. So that whole process was unnecessary. That's what I'm saying. We need name tags, okay? And then they proceed to say, And I want to preface by this was a rooftop party, okay? And after they said this, I thought about jumping off the edge of the roof to just send a message. Okay? They proceeded to say to me, yeah, we matched on Tinder one time. I'm sorry. Just give me 1 second. Let me collect myself. What? Who the f are you? Who the f are you? Now, I want to preface, I don't remember last time I was on Tinder, okay? My main phone number is banned, all right? So, I don't know what in the f this person was on about. And on top of that, they had like an accent, like no, they're not American. Like they flew to America for fucking TwitchCon. So how the fuck did I match with you on Tinder? Literally, like dead ass how, and I didn't have the heart to tell them to their face, like that definitely wasn't me, twin. But yeah, no, and then they proceeded to like talk to me as if like I matched with them on Tinder, and I was kind of like I'm gonna be so for real. Like at most, and I mean at most, maybe they saw my profile and I didn't match with them. And then they brought it up as if I did because they wanted to start a conversation, or they wanted to like somehow like gaslight me into thinking I matched with them. Or two, they got catfished. But whoever the hell that was not me, okay? Because how, okay? How? And so they were like, oh, yeah, no, like, I think it was when you were like in the UK. Because remember when I went to the UK for a reality show, right? Remember? Okay. I did not have that my phone when I went to the UK for a reality show. Like, it was just, also, let's say like theory crafting. Let's do some charitable work here. Let's say I did have Tinder on my phone when I went to the UK. You think I had time to use that? Also, what would even be the point of using that in a different country? Like, I'm gonna be there for like 4 more days and leave. Like, what is the point? Like, that's dead ass a waste of time. Like, I'm sorry, I would not do that, okay? And I'm not trying to like, link up with no one for like one night. That's crazy. Especially not on some business trip where I'm getting filmed from like 8 a.m. to like 9 p.m. every goddamn day. No, I gotta get up early for a call time. I'm not wasting my time with you. So I was like, this whole time, like, it was just so awkward. I was like, I don't think I matched with them. Like, I genuinely don't think I did. Okay, I actually don't think I did. Okay, because first of all, I'm pretty sure my phone number was banned prior to this interaction. And second of all, even if I was on like an alternate phone number or like one of my friends' numbers, because I have used my friends' numbers at periods of time, and then like they'll download it and kick me off and then like reset the account. Like I've used Jay's number at one point, and then he was like, you know what, Quinn, I want to get some so log out and delete that. Okay, so that was like, he said that to me like damn near like 2+ years ago. So I don't use his number anymore. Okay, I don't use the app, right? So I was sitting there like, it was so awkward. It was so awkward. And they kept talking to me like as if like I like matched with them. And like, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really not, okay? I'm really not when I say this. And if you see this clip, listen, okay? I'm not calling you ugly, okay? I'm not. But you're not my type, like, at all, okay? Like, that doesn't mean you're not somebody's type. That doesn't mean you're chopped. That doesn't mean you're not good looking. You're just not for me. So even if I was on Tinder, I definitely wouldn't have matched with you. So it's like, none of this made sense. None of this made sense, okay? And they, I kept the conversation going because I was a little bit curious, like, who this person was. I found out they were like some like smaller content creator that got like I guess applied to get into the wait list for the party, which I think you could do if you were smaller. Because like I said, listen, not to be an asshole, if you have over 100,000 followers on Twitter, these companies will get on their hands and knees and suck your and let you into any party. Okay, they just will. All right, it's dumb, but they will. Okay, so that's how I got in. Okay, also, like, I'm friends with everyone going. This person applied, because I guess you could do that, and got in through that, and they were talking about how all their other friends got rejected. And I was kind of like, it was just very weird. Like, it was just very odd. And then I proceeded to like go and leave and like f off and talk to other people because how are you gonna frame one, tell me you matched with me on Tinder when I don't even know who you are and you have an accent? What's happening? Like, no, like dead ass. What is happening? Like, be like, come on, like, come on now. Like, what's going on? So. And then I proceed to like leave. And let's even say, might want to elaborate on the accent. Oh, they had like a British accent. They had a British, I was either British or Australian. Okay. They were white, but they had like an accent that was like, you not from the US. And they talked about not being from the US. And they said they thought they matched with me when I was in the UK. Like, come on, context clues. All right. And so even let's say I did match with them on Tinder like damn near 2 years ago, right? Let's say I did, okay? For hypothetical standpoints, okay? What happened afterward is odd whether I matched with you or not. I proceed to like end the conversation with this person and like walk away. And this person is like the bracken hovering behind me like this for like the next 3 people I talk to. Like as if I'm with them. Like maybe for one person, maybe for, but like why are you trying to insert yourself into the next 3 conversations I have? Like why? You know what I'm saying? Like why? Like if you were just in the background or you were talking to friends, you were kind of nearby, that's fine. But like why are you like standing like behind the person I'm talking to in frame of me, like the next 3 people I talk to, and I'm like moving through different areas. And eventually I'm like, okay, they're not leaving me alone. So I told the other person I was talking to very loudly, I'm gonna get a drink, and walked away and got in line for the drink, because who wants to wait in line to get a drink? Nobody. And if you follow me to wait in line to get a drink, it's very obvious. So I do that, and eventually they kind of fuck off. But I was like they followed me around this party as if I was still interested in them from the Tinder match from 2 years prior. So like, let's say I did match with you. Why am I still interested in you now for you to be comfortable enough to follow me around as if like we have something? Okay. And 2, I dead don't think that was me. Like I really don't. Like I actually just like, that was like, I just don't think that was me. I think you either saw me on the app when I was in the UK and I didn't, it might like have the location when you travel without me opening it. I don't know. Okay. Or 2, you got catfished. But I definitely was not in the UK swiping right on mother. Right. And like, if I was, and I did talk to you, it was maybe like a day or 2 max, and then I never talked to you again. So then why are you following me around this party as if I know you? Like that's, after saying that, like if you want to get to know me and play it off, like don't be like the first second I walk into the party, hey, I matched with you on Tinder. Okay, are you gonna sell my organs on the black market next, dog? Like what who does that? Who does? No. Who does that, bro? Who does that? Like, and I literally was just like, I mean, I played it off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was a little bit weirded out, okay? Like, the rest of the party, I was kind of like trying to make sure like I was not near them. And then after this, I had like 4 lawyers introduce themselves to me. and like 2 of them just didn't know who I was. So I was like, what is up with me and like lawyers trying to like, you know, network with me? Like, do y'all really, like, do I just look like a PR disaster from across the room? Like, one of the lawyers walked in and they're like, you had an interesting look on your face. Like, what, you know, what's your name? And it was some like 40-year-old something lady like that runs like a law firm talking to me. I was like, what? So did you see me and you're like, PR crisis detected? PR crisis detected? Hey.
Yeah, we got a PR crisis on the loose. Look at there, northwest 35, 35 degrees. Right there, yeah, the little twink white boy, looks built like a Sandman emoji. You see him? Yeah, that's a PR crisis right there. We need to talk to them. They might need legal representation for the bullshit they get into.
Like, how did you know? Like, no, like dead ass. How did you know? Like, that does not make any fucking sense. Like, what do you mean? What on God do you mean? You know, they literally walked up to me and said, you have an interesting look on your face. And then they proceeded to like tell me they didn't really know much about the VTuber scene or like really anything. And they were like Trixie Patel or Mandel without like the really popular like drag queens, like lawyer. Like they were like their like legal representative. And like I think Trixie had some thing at TwitchCon like on the main stage, so they went to it and they're like, oh, let me network with like gaming content creators because I feel like a lot of them don't have lawyers. And she kind of explained to me like, yeah, like it's a good way to, you know, break into a new industry. And I'm like, okay, I mean, valid, you know what I'm saying? That kind of makes sense. But like, I was kind of like, what's, you know, I was like, Trixie Mattel, whatever the popular one is, the, you know, that drag queen, that they were that lawyer. And then they had like their employee that worked with them. And I gave them my email. So, you know, I mean, I feel like if you're a giga lawyer, maybe it is good to have your contact. Then I had another lawyer guy walk to me, the same one that walked to me at AX. The same AX lawyer walked up to me again. And I was like, oh, it's you. Again, what's good? Apparently he like works with a lot of my friends though. I didn't know that. So I found that out. What else happened? Oh yeah, after that party, I went the hell to bed. Well, I was hungry. So I ended up getting pizza at some random place at like 1 a.m. And like on the way there, bro, it's San Diego. Like there's people like on the street, just like us, like cracked out, like on the side of the road, dead ass. I was like walking past them, you know what I'm saying? I get to the pizza place and I see like some friends. I see like Pete. I see a bunch of people. I'm like, what the fuck? What are y'all doing here? You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, what's good? What's good to him? You know, talking to them. Shout out to Pete. He's so nice, bro. He's actually so nice. Every time I see him, I'm like, oh my God, what a kind soul. I don't deserve you to be nice to me. So that was cool. I saw Kraken. That was cool too. Who else? Kraken though, like, okay, I went to a dinner with him one time in LA because I invited all my friends to this dinner and one of my friends was like, can I invite him? So at this pizza place, he looked familiar. He was like at a table across from me. This was like outside at like 2 a.m. Okay. He just stands up like this and just like points to me like, and I'm like sitting here eating my pizza like, me. Like I didn't know what was happening. Okay. But he looked kind of familiar. So I'm like, I didn't feel like it was a threat. I didn't feel like I was in danger, but I was like, who the f are you? And said to me, oh my God, Bennett Quinn, right? I'm like, oh my God, wait, yes, you're, he's like, yeah, Kraken, yes. I was like, wait, we went to the KBBQ one time. He's like, yeah, we did. I'm like, oh, what's good? I'm saying, some of your friends that are my friends that ended up at the KBBQ and that's why you got invited are going to be here. And they were like, oh, word. And then I saw them like 4 times afterward. Shout out to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to, I cannot believe you remember me, bro. That was like one dinner, like damn near 8 months ago. But shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? Lovely dude. You know? I paid $17 for 2 slices of pizza and a Coke. That's how desperate I was for food. Okay? I got robbed in broad daylight. Literally. Like, I consented to the robbing. What was the guys for soda? I don't know. The combo was, well, the soda was free actually. So I only paid $14. because he didn't want to bring it up again because he didn't include it the first time when I said it. And he was like, because there was a line, you know? Why Bennett Quinn? Well, it was some white guy. I just think he didn't remember me that well. So he was like trying to recall it and he said it a little bit wrong, you know? Any whoosies. Then I went to sleep. And like, yo, every night I went to bed, bro, I felt so bad. I was staying with 5 Up, right? Every night I got in later than him. So I was like opening the door like Matt, like tiptoeing in that bitch, trying to be quiet as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like sliding the bathroom door slowly, you know, turning the light on, but only the shower one so it's not too bright. Like I was out on some CIA detective shit. I didn't wake him up. So I'm proud of myself. The one night where he got in later than me was last night, right? So then the next day I go to the con. It's day 1 of the con, bro. I'm walking around. I'm meeting people. It's a good time. You know what I'm saying? I walked up to the Gamer Subs booth and bummed like, some of their cans off and then was talking to, Nagy and Monty, who like, run all the show at Gamer Subs for the boot stuff normally and like kind of handle a lot of the creator relations, talking to them. I met, who else did I meet at the booth? Oh, I met some VTubers. I don't know if they said they were going to the con, so I'm not going to say their name because, it's security, but I met some mutuals that I'd never met before. And I was like, oh my God, it's you. And then I saw like Heavenly. Yeah, I love seeing Heavenly. He's like, yo, what's good? I'm like, yo, what's good, bro? Oh my God. And then, bro, I saw, you'll never believe this. Okay. Well, actually, this was the previous night at 2 a.m. when I was on my way to get pizza. Okay. On the side of the road, bro. I saw Ash. And for those of y'all that are like, who the fuck is Ash? Lord drop. Ash is one of the first streamers I ever edited for. Ever. Okay? Ever. Okay? Before I was even like a content creator for real. I was like 16, 15 or something, okay? And randomly, it was like out of a Disney movie, bro. I'm walking down the street. I see her. She's like, no way. And I'm like, no way. And then we run up to each other like, da na 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 na. And we run up and just give each other a big ass hug. And she was like, I'm so proud of you. I was like, oh my God, thank you. And then to her friend group, she was like, I've known him since he was like 16. He was my first ever stream editor. And everyone in the group was like, what? And then one person in the group who was like OGB Bojangles, used to be on my Twitch team with Ash, bro, that Ash ran, was like, there's no fucking way that's you. Because I look a lot older now than when I was 15, bro, right? And they were like, oh my God, what the fuck? So I gave them a hug too, because I was like, it was good. I was never really that close to them, but like, we were in the same spaces. So yeah. And then I went to get pizza. But yeah, that was crazy. It was crazy. It was like my like I felt like the torch was passed to me. You know what I'm saying? And they were like I'm so proud of you. Did it? I was like, thank you. I've been crying for years. And then what else happened? Okay, so day 1 of the con, next day, I wake up. Listen, I did not have an alarm to wake up any of these days, but 5 Up had like Twitch Rivals every day. So that motherfucker was up at like 9, 8 a.m. So like I was getting woken up at 9, 8 a.m. And so most of the days I would just kind of wake up, wait for him to kind of finish doing his thing in the bathroom, whatever the hell. Then I would shower and then I would go get like Starbucks or some cafe or some breakfast. And then I would come back, wait for my hair to dry, brush it, and then go to the con, right? L, thank you for the 100 bits. And so I went to the con. My friends at Twitch Rival, so I didn't want to go super early and then be kind of bored, but I was walking around by myself for a bit. I was a little bit lonely. I was like, where is everybody? Where is everybody? And Daph hadn't got in yet. She was getting in like the next day or like later in the day with Void, like who I've never met, but Void is chill as fuck. I love me some Void is my boy now. I love Void. But Daph is my longtime friend. And so she was gonna come up with Void, and I was waiting for them because she had like one like obligation, and then she was just gonna kind of hang around. So I was kind of waiting for her because Sleepy Rain and 5UP had Twitch rivals like half the day. So I was walking around. I ended up going to the Gamer Subs booth, kind of hanging out, talking to everyone there. Met some like cool VTubers I've never like met in real life before. I met some people I have seen, you know, ran into like Cotton again. And kind of some other people. Met some people that like I was playing on like the Minecraft server with. And then I ended up leaving that and going to Matara's booth, and that was packed. So I was like, all right, I'll see you later, twin. You know, I just waved to her in the distance. She waved. I walked the hell away. I go to the artist alley. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really look too much at the artist alley. Listen, I like art, but like for some reason, buying stuff at the artist alley, I always feel like I don't know what to do with it after I buy it. So I was kind of like, what do I do with this? And I was trying to see if that one artist that was at AX was there so I could buy the poster that I dropped in the toilet again, but they weren't. And I knew there was gonna be no art of me, so I was like, I'm not really trying to like look for that either. Because you know I'm not relevant anymore. No one give a f me. All right, and so the only people that care about me now are the YouTubians. So then I end up like texting my friends Dusko, you know, and her husbando, and I'm like, yo, y'all coming, right? They're like, yeah, because they're always nice. Like they're like my con parents, bro. Like they're always like, are you okay? Like, you know, every time I'm at a con and I need like some, you know, emotional support. Okay. So I was like, where the fuck are you guys? I'm lonely. And they were like, we'll be there in like an hour. I was like, bet. So then I go to the partner lounge. I'm like, might as well check out the partner lounge where I'm doing this, because listen, this is like the second TwitchCon ever where I've had access to partner lounge. So let me go, because the previous NA one, I didn't have access because I was still in my old job. And then in EU, I got access to like the Giga partner lounge, because there's like the partner lounge, and then there's like the you're like Giga relevant partner lounge, which I only got in last year because I was the +1 of the century. Like I said, okay, that's my role in the friend group. I'm funny, so they just they bring me places. And so I went to the normal partner lounge, and then I ended up meeting up with I don't know if they said they were at the con, so I'm not gonna say anything. But well, let me look at their Twitter. Actually, I can find out. With YouTubers, I always want to be careful. Okay, I don't know if they said it, so I'm not gonna say anything. So anyways, I met up with a long time homie that I always see at cons, that I always walk up to and hang out with. So I you know, was hanging out with them, and that was chill. I met some mutual friends of theirs, and then kind of was talking to them, and ended up like just chilling and talking to them in the partner lounge. I ran into another guy that I also normally see at cons, that's in like another friend group of mine, that I was like, I didn't even know though you were fucking coming to this. So I was talking to him, you know, another corporate entity, content creator. And so that was chill. I think they said they went to the con, actually. I'm pretty sure they did. So they're in like the sister parent company. So hung out with them. That was fun. And then what else did I do? I talked to them for a while. I ended up checking out like the outdoor area. And then I ran into Lavi before I went to the, like right before I went to the partner lounge. And then he was talking to Ari on the phone, and Ari was at the beach. So Ari, if you wanted to meet me, that's your problem for the first day of the con not fucking being there, okay? Trying to blame me, okay? Listen, I wasn't there on the last day, bitch. I did the first 3. Like, you was at the beach. That's not my fault, okay? Anyways, Lavi was exactly the same in person. I met Lavi in person. Like a while ago. And then everyone else that was like in my like little community bubble that like was like, you know, the Discord homies, like of like Lavi and that kind of group, were all at like the Iron Mouse meet and greet. So I was like, well, you know, if you see me later, you know, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not. Listen. I fuck with y'all my viewers. I'm not gonna DM y'all and let y'all know where the fuck I'm going at a con, because I just want to keep that boundary. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not, like I said, we're not friends. Okay, no parasocial. Like y'all cool. I fuck with y'all, but like, so that's why I'm not like DMing people back and forth, being like, hey, you can meet me here. And also, I wanted to tweet like, oh, I'll meet you guys here, but I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know if that was allowed. I don't want to get in trouble. Next year, I'm just gonna do it. I don't really give a like. I saw other people do it. So next time I'll be like, hey, I'll be here from this time to this time, you know? So yeah. Met him, and then I ran into these other two girls who are like twins that I met at, what did I meet them? Offkai. They are my goats. They're chill as fuck. They're always nice as hell. They watch me together. It's always a fire conversation. They kept telling me they think there's some black in me. That was literally like half of the conversation. I was like, gang, I'm white as hell. Like I promise you, like there's, because they're black, okay? So they're like, no, there's some black in you. I was like, no. We're not starting this online discussion again. No. I'm not doing this shit in person. I am white as hell, okay? And you try to beat me up for no reason. I didn't try to beat you up. I just did this. I did air punches, okay? I did air punches. What's up, Santa? I did air punches. And then I ended up, I think, getting like, then I met up with, the friend and went to the partner lounge. And then the partner lounge food was ass. Bro, I got to the part, no. Like, this is pitiful, okay? No. This is like diabolical. Listen, I've been to the Giga Clout partner lounge before, and they had like catering, food services, pre-made sandwiches, bento boxes. I went to the normal partner lounge. Tell me why they had a table with some white chocolate strawberries that were half eaten, some tortilla chips, and 3 chickpea based dips. One was like normal chickpea colored. The other was like, the other 2 were dyed pink. And then they had a table with like Diet Pepsi, barely any normal Pepsi, and then like a bunch of coffee. They had a bunch of coffee and milk and tea and all that, but like for sodas, they barely had anything. And then they had a thing of like Red Bull. And then I grabbed some chips and just ate those. Oh, they also had like, no, this was the next day actually. So the first day the food was ass. And I was like, damn. I mean, I didn't expect like a buffet or catering, but like at least give us like bags of like chips or something, like you know, have like a Fritos bag, you know what I'm saying? Like you can just like one of the little grabble ones. So yeah, that sucked. So I went and got food afterward. And then what the hell else did I do that day? Oh, that was day 1. Was there another party I went to? I don't remember. Oh, yes. So then I met up with, okay, so then Daff and Void finally got in town, and I was like, yes, Daff is here. Listen, okay, that was the one person I was like, please come to TwitchCon. Please. It's been a while since I've seen Daff. And so I was like, okay, they get in town. I meet them at like some like Thai spot. Okay. And listen, no, okay. This is funny. No, this shit had me mad as fuck though. Because yo, Daff deadass set me the fuck up. No. Daff set me the fuck up. Okay, listen. So we go to this Thai place, okay? Apparently Daff and Void have ate breakfast at this place, lunch at this place, and now they were getting dinner, okay? I was like, what the fuck? So I meet this cool girl named Eugene I've never met before, who's like friends with Daff and Void. I meet Void for the first time. I play games with him, like I play Repo and stuff with him on stream. And then I'm like, you know, I see Daff, obviously the homie. I've known Daff for like, goddamn, but since I was like 19, I'm like 23 now. So I go to like this Thai place, and like I said, listen, I am the pickiest eater alive. Okay, I was looking at this menu like, what in the fuck can I eat? Okay, they're like, you want to go to this Thai spot? I was like, yeah, let's get Thai food. Yeah. I did. Listen, I wanted like chicken tenders. Okay, like what in the I'm going to a Thai spot? Like, come on now. There is one thing I like about these cons. I always end up eating food. I always end up eating food that I've never like seen. like, or never have like wouldn't normally eat outside of, you know, they forced me to expand my horizons. So I go to this Thai place, bro. I'm looking at the menu. Y'all know I have an obsession with Japanese golden curry. Okay, I eat that like every other day at least, bro. So there's curry on this menu, okay, and it's red curry, yellow curry, and green curry. And I'm looking at this like, oh, I like Japanese curry. Maybe I'll like this. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all don't understand, okay, I swear to God, there's like 30,000 types of curries, and like, there's no uniform way to make this shit. And like, I don't even know why we all call it curry, because like literally, like you could fart in a bowl with like water and somewhere and be like, this is curry. And like motherfuckers just gonna be like, okay, like it's not the same anywhere. So I don't know why we need different names for this shit. Okay, like there's curry everywhere and it's never the fucking same. So it's like, we need to stop calling it curry. Okay, like we need some new shit. Okay, like then there's like you know, there's like Thai curry, Japanese curry, Indian curry. Like it's none of it's even remotely similar. So I asked this lady at the restaurant. I'm looking at this menu. Okay, the red curry, the yellow curry, and the green curry, and I'm looking at what's in the curry. Okay, every single curry has the exact same shit in it. The only difference is the yellow curry has yellow bean paste, the red curry has red bean paste, and the green curry has green bean paste. What the fuck does that mean? What the fuck does that? No. What the fuck does that mean? What does that mean? What in the fuck does that mean? Bitch, you could have fucking put food coloring in that shit and been like, it's different. Yellow bean paste, red bean paste, green bean paste. Bitch, what? The only one that I was like, oh, red bean paste. I know what red bean is, but I don't think it's that because that's sweet. So I was like, what the fuck is this? So I asked the lady, okay, listen, and Daph's sitting there, okay, like Daph's sitting there right next to me. I asked the lady, I'm like, oh yeah, so what's the difference between this and like Japanese curry? And this lady like has like a soft reset. Like she starts like the window shutting down. She's like, this is Thai curry, not Japanese curry. It's very different. I was like, okay, it's different. All right, cool. That's fine. That's cool. Okay, so what's the difference between these three types of curries? You know what I'm saying? And she was literally, this lady proceeds to tell me the red curry has red bean paste, the green curry has green bean paste, and the yellow curry has yellow bean paste. And while I'm asking this lady what the difference is, Daph from across the table, because she didn't look at the menu. She's like, it says it on the menu. Just look at the menu. Like, bitch, shut up. No. Daph, shut the fuck up. Because now I feel like, now the waiter is sitting there like, yeah, you dumb bitch. I feel stupid, okay? And like, I'm like, no, Daph, I swear to God, the menu doesn't say shit, okay? And literally while this is happening, Boyd looks at the menu and then starts cracking up to himself, okay? Literally starts cracking up to himself because he read it and he's like, bro, there's no, like, this is not explained at fucking all, right? Like there's an ingredients list and everything is the same except the damn color. What the fuck does that mean? Like, food coloring doesn't exist. Like, you could say red bean paste, green, like, what the fuck? Next you're gonna be like a magenta green paste. Like, shut the fuck up. That makes no sense, okay? And so I'm like, and listen, it made no sense. Okay, it was so convoluted. The waiter couldn't even explain what the difference was. How you work here, okay, and you don't even know what the difference between these three fucking items are except the color. What does that mean? Why are they different why are they different items if the color is the only difference? It's not, okay? They taste different, clearly. So I'm like, what's happening? Dav got me looking crazy. Okay, Boyd's laughing because he knows Dav got me looking crazy. Eugen is like sitting there like, never met her a day in my life. She's like looking around like this idiot. I'm like, yo. So I eventually am like, okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna get the fucking curry. Fuck this shit. This doesn't make no goddamn sense. So I literally am like, okay, so I'm gonna get this. And then the lady, like after explaining the curry to me, okay, just kind of like it's like, oh, like seems like in her brain, like I could tell by her reaction, she was kind of like, why did this motherfucker have me explain the curry if he wasn't gonna get it? Because bitch, you didn't explain shit. You did not explain shit. You did not explain jack shit, okay? Nothing was explained. Nothing was explained. So fuck that. I'm not gonna order something I hate. So I got some like fucking beef dish or whatever the fuck, which was really good actually. But like, What do you mean? Like, and then Daff later looked at the menu and was like, oh shit, wait, there really is no difference in the curry. And I was like, yeah. And you had me looking crazy. You had me looking crazy. And later she was like, yeah, no, my fault. You know, listen, I didn't look at the menu. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really read it. Like, I was like, clearly you didn't fucking read it. And then she just started fucking laughing. So she had me looking crazy at this fucking Thai place. Like, what the fuck, bro? That shit had me tweaked. I felt like, I know I'm white and I don't understand, you know, like non-chicken tender food, but like, bro, listen, any Thai people in the chat, please back me up. How the fuck am I supposed to know the only difference in the ingredients is the color? What does that mean? Color is not indicative of flavor like 90% of the time. What the fuck does that mean? Do I have synesthesia where I can taste colors? Like, what does that mean? Like, what? So, anyways, the beef was good. And then we end up going to some like party afterward that was hosted by like, I think it was like Asus and I by Power. I don't know. I by Power is what invited me. Okay. So I ended up going to that. And prior to that, I got like ice cream at Ghirardelli. Oh my God, bro. I went to Ghirardelli and got this ice cream thing like literally like I think twice, bro. And I ate the whole thing every time in like less than 15 minutes, bro. Now look at this. This shit is fire, bro. This shit was so good. It was like a caramel, like ice cream sundae. It was so good. It was so good. I wanted to get on the last day, but I decided to go to a party beforehand because like I ate way too much food. Like if I got this before the party, I was gonna throw up. But I really wanted to go to the party. So I didn't get this. It was closed by the time I got back from the party. And it closed literally 4 minutes before I got back. But it was good. That shit was good. I ate that shit like twice. Anyway, so before I went to a party after the Thai restaurant, we went to Ghirardelli because Daff was like, oh my God, there's Ghirardelli here, right? I was like, yes, it's good as fuck. So I had that shit again. Okay. I had that picture was the first day. So the first day when I was waiting for people, I had Ghirardelli. Okay. The first day of the actual con, not Thursday, Friday, I had it again before this I by Power Aces party. And so we go to this party. And it's on a rooftop. It's honestly a decent venue. There's like a bar, there's like tables. It's kind of like a rooftop club, but it wasn't like the music wasn't so loud that you couldn't talk, and it wasn't like a club. It was more like a fusion between like a club, bar, and a rooftop. It was really nice. And I was at the party. I was kind of talking around, meeting people. I didn't really know anyone at this party. I was talking to Eugen, who was super cool. I was kind of talking to her like how she got into streaming. That was fun. I was talking to Void. I was talking to Daff. Daff ended up leaving because it was just loud, and she doesn't really like clubs, and I don't really like clubs either. But I was like, I ain't got shit else to do, and so I'm talking to Eugen and Void, and then out of the corner of my eye, across the party, I see someone, and they run up to me, and they're like, "Ah! Oh my God!" Loud as fuck, and I'm like. And they run up and hug me and they start jumping. And then I was like, what's happening? And then it was Aru. Because I knew Aru was going to TwitchCon, but like I was texting her. I was like, yo, when the hell are you getting to TwitchCon, bro? I was like, when are you getting to TwitchCon, bro? Like, when the fuck are you gonna get to TwitchCon? Because like, I've been trying to like, I was bored as fuck the first day, right? So this is like, end of the day, apparently she was like doing like Halloween Horror Night or something in like LA at like Universal or something. So she drove in from there after flying to LA, right? And so she like runs up to me, jumps up and down like 3 times while hugging me, and I was like, oh my God, da, da, da. And then we just started yapping the fucking rest of the night, like dead ass. Like we just started yapping the rest of the night, like literally. Wait, no, was this was the second day? Sorry, this was not the first day. Wait, when the fuck was this? Oh yeah, this was the first day of the con. She wasn't there at the con at all, but yeah. And so then I talked to her at the party for like mad long. And then I ended up like trauma dumping. She ended up trauma. You know what I'm saying? The usual shit. Okay. We were just well, I wasn't really trauma dumping. I was talking about when I got like kidnapped and held hostage at gunpoint. But like to me, that's not traumatizing. Okay, that sounds really crazy if you don't know who I am. I promise I don't think about that like ever. Like it's just a story to me. Okay. I talked about it on YouTube for like 40 minutes in a story time. Okay. If I talk about a story on the internet, it's not traumatizing to me. All right. Because that if it was traumatizing, I wouldn't talk about it online because then people are going to bring it up and ask you about it and then like re-traumatize you. Like that's a dumb idea. Right. So that's not traumatizing to me. That's just like, you know, that's like my Tana Mojo moment. You know what I'm saying? So I was telling her that and she was like, acting as if I was telling her like something that like deeply upset me. But I was just like yapping like, you know, as I normally do, like, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, so like then he had the gun to my head. He was telling me to like get in the car, you know, and then he like took us to like, I was just telling this story. And she was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine, bro. Like this is not traumatizing me at all. She's like, are you a sociopath? I'm like, no, I've just been through worse. She's like, you've been through worse? Like everything I said made it worse. She was like, are you okay? I was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm not worried. Are you a sociopath? I was like, no. I've just been through worse. You've been through worse? Starts hugging me, you know, like almost getting tears in her eyes. I'm like, girl, like I'm fine. I swear to God, I'm fine. Like, yo, it's okay. It's okay. And so, I'm like, it's okay. I promise I'm good. I promise I'm good. I only have nightmares about getting kidnapped when I nap, but I don't nap that often and I don't dream that often. And I've had kidnapping nightmares before I even got kidnapped. So it's like, clearly it's not because of that. Okay. My brain's just fucked up. So I was like talking about it and I was like, oh shit, my fault. So anyways, after that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm fine, I promise. Anyways, let's go get another drink. Okay, I don't drink, right? So I was giving everyone my drink tickets. You know what I'm saying? Everyone at this party loved me. They gave you like 4. Normally at parties, they give you like 1 drink ticket. They gave you like 4. So every time I went up to the bar to give him the drink ticket, because I was getting like Coca-Cola, like soda, the dude was like, he wouldn't even take it from me. He's like, bro, the soda is damn near like a couple cents. Like he's like, just keep that shit, because I was getting alcohol. So I was just like, hey, y'all want drink tickets? You get a drink ticket. You get a drink ticket. You get a drink ticket. You get a drink. Everyone was like, let's go. And they started playing the cha-cha slide. Okay. And then we all started doing the cha-cha slide. It was random as fuck. I don't know. It was kind of a vibe though. And then Aru knew some guy who apparently knew how to dance like really fucking well. So he was like, y'all got to hype me up first. So we all started dancing. You know what I'm saying? I was doing a little white boy wiggle and then he starts doing some crazy shit. And then he knew some other girl that knew how to dance. And so they started doing some crazy shit together. And then everyone at the party was like, hey, it was lit. So yeah, I was like socially anxious when Daft left, but then I saw Aru and I was chilling. So then I ended up leaving with Aru and some random girl approached us before we left and was like, oh my God, are you Aru? Like I think was a fan of Aru. And then was like, oh my God, are you Quinn? I was like, I'm irrelevant, but yeah. She was like, I'm a big fan of like, Aru's friend. So then apparently Aru's friend was meeting us to go to a party after this because we were going to go to like the Gamer Subs party. Okay. And there was a Gamer Subs dinner, right? Okay. And I didn't know that was what we were going to. I thought we were going to a different party during my Gamer Subs. No, this was the Gamer Subs dinner that I didn't go to because I went to the Thai place. And at the Thai place, we kept memeing, where's Sleepy? Oh, I think Sleepy's at the Gamer Subs dinner. Do you know where Sleepy is? Oh, he's at the Gamer Subs dinner. Because he messaged all of us individually that he was at the Gamer Subs dinner instead of in a group chat. So it was brought up 3 times to everyone that he was at the Gamer Subs dinner, despite us all knowing after the first person brought it up. So we just kept memeing it. Where's Sleepy? Oh, he's at the Gamer Subs dinner. We just kept saying that the whole weekend. Literally the whole weekend. We're like, where's Sleepy? He's at the Gamer Subs dinner. Oh, no, he probably has the Gamer Subs dinner. Like, we just kept memeing that shit. So we go into the lobby. I meet Aru. I end up meeting Cross or John, who I like just recently played Peak with. And then I meet Fidel, Games Cage, who was also with Cross, who are like both good friends of Aru. And I was like, oh, what's good, guys? I'm saying. And then we end up going to the Gamer Subs dinner after dinner had concluded and everyone was just still talking at the venue. And I was like, I don't know if I got invited to this. I just walked in the place and they didn't care. So I was like, word, what's good? You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's good? Yeah, I died. So, yeah, I just walked in. And then I saw a bunch of people. I saw like Tricky, I saw Matara, I saw like these two random really pretty girls that ended up talking to me for like 40 minutes. And I was like, bro, it was like a cutscene. I never met them before. They were really nice, but I was like, I really thought they were gonna like be bored of me after 20 minutes. Cause they were like Instagram model pretty, like, but like not like Instagram model botched pretty, like Instagram model, like I didn't do too many surgeries to look weird pretty. Like they were like I looked like I was talking like a Barbie. Like they were so pretty and look real. Okay. And so talking to them, I didn't know who they were. I was like, oh, you know what I'm saying? And then randomly when I'm talking to them, I ended up talking to them with like John, right? Okay. Or Cross. And he ends up just talking like Lord drop in the middle of this, the video we did is almost done. Like, you know, I included all the stories about you with like bodily fluids. Like, not that I'm trying to like raise up these two pretty women, but it's like, I have social anxiety and now I'm embarrassed. Like, what the fuck? Like, no, what the fuck was that? What do you mean? I'm not even interested in them, but I'm just embarrassed because like, now I look crazy. What you mean I'm talking to two people I never met before? And then both the girls were like, holding the drinks. Oh. So then I had to explain the story about the girl that threw up on me on a date. And then my friend that peed on me after getting too drunk at the club. And then they didn't think I was weird. But I had to like, I was like anxiety baited into talking about these two things. And he definitely did that shit on purpose. Okay, fuck you. Fuck you, John. You bet. No, but like, yeah, so anyways, I did that. And I talked about that. He tried to set me up, but it didn't work. It didn't work. Yeah, it didn't work. Now he definitely just did that for the bit, bro. He did that shit for the plot. And so then we ended up talking afterward. And then when we got there, bro, I had to pee so bad. I literally, because I had held my pee from the party to meeting John and them in the lobby to then getting an Uber to this party that was like 17 minutes away. Well, first we walked to the wrong venue because I thought we were going somewhere else. And I was like, oh, I know where it is. Bitch, that was a different party, okay? Like, and then like, they're like, this is not the Gamer Subs thing. I was like, oh shit. So then we Ubered from there. So I had to pee this whole time. We get to the Gamer Subs dinner venue, bro. There's one bathroom, single use. There's a line with 5 people. Bro, I'm not even kidding. I literally went to the first person in line and I was like, can I please go in front of you? I'm about to piss. Like my bladder is about to explode. I think I'm gonna have like a fucking ulcer or like a perforation. Okay, like I need to pee like really bad. He was like, yeah, you can go in front of me. So I went in front of him and peed. And then after that, I was embarrassed and baited into talking about the throw up stories after the body fluids was brought up. It was just a crazy, like there were a lot of body fluid discussions and events happening. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Then after that, we end up leaving and going to the original party I walked them to. That was the wrong location that I was invited to, that we now were trying to get Aru and a couple of other people into. And we ended up getting them into it. And that was just a fucking club. I didn't know that when we got there. And then we got there and it was a fucking club. Like a dead ass club. And the Twitch CEO was at the club dancing with 2 girls on the stage. And this was not like a Twitch event. Like this was like a third party company. Like this was like Mythic Talent's event. But like he was just there. Like some like old 40, 50-year-old white man that like looked like straight out of a cowboy movie was like dancing with 2 like Instagram models on the stage at a club. That was like kind of empty because like it was empty, but it looked packed from the outside. But it was like the actual dance floor part was empty. It was more like the surrounding areas were packed. Like there was like a railing with like surrounding tables and stuff that was super packed. Then you could take stairs onto this big dance floor and there was like no really room there. And then there were like drinks you could get at the bar and everyone was there. Then there was a second story with the railing around the same spot. And then there was a third story on the rooftop. That's where everyone was, on the rooftop, like outside of the club, like on the roof, just chilling. Because you can't talk in the goddamn club. You think he's 42? He's like 63. Oh, I don't know how old he is. He looks old though. I was just trying to be nice. Okay, so he was 63, you know, thug shaking on the stage with 2 20-year-old women. And I was like, what is happening? So then I was like, I don't like clubs, okay? You can't really talk to people. There's not much you can do. But me and Aru start dancing for a little bit with like John and Fidel, you know what I'm saying? We're going boop, boop, beep, boop, you know what I'm saying? I'm sober doing all of this. And like, you know, if you have social anxiety and you're at social events sober, it's like, damn, like God just dead hates me. So then I end up finding out that there's a roof. I'm like, hey, look, there's a third story. I don't know what's up there, but let's go. We go up there. And then that's where everyone was just chilling. And I was like, oh my God, thank God. So I ended up talking to a bunch of people, and I ended up seeing like running into like Kraken again. I ended up running into like Tricky again. I ended up like meeting some new people that John knew. I ended up talking to Aru, you know what I'm saying? Aru was like my bestie that night. You know, we were like shoulder to shoulder pretty much the half the night. And then who else did we talk to? I just was talking to random people. I don't know. Like which John? Cross. Yeah, I do know like 3 Johns. That is Cross. That John. And so then Cross, you can't say his name right. Man, I don't fucking know. All right. What the fuck? And then what do we do? Oh, I ended up talking to people. I had some guy walk up to me and ask me how I deal with internet hate, and I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I be crashing out. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. Like, I mean, low key, listen, no, you got to give it to me though. You listen, the amount of shit I get for nothing, like I could crash out so much more than I do. Like, listen, at least give it to me. No. Because like if anyone else was me, like they would be crashing out significantly more. Like I crash out sometimes, but like I ignore like 80 to 90% of it, bro. Like 99% of it. Like we had people tweeting at a con that they were scared of me and they felt unsafe that I was at the fucking same location as them. Like, let's be so serious, bro. Like I'm fucking Aiden Ross or Neon walking up to a convention causing havoc. Bitch, I just shut the fuck up and stayed to myself. Like, I don't even know what you look like. So, unironically, that was at Offkai. Right. And so, even at that, what the fuck could you do? That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck could I do? So, I feel like I deal with it decent, but they were asking me my advice, and I was like, honestly, you just gotta lock in. I said if it doesn't affect your business, it shouldn't affect how you feel personally. Because at the end of the day, they're not commenting on who you are as a person, they're commenting on your business. It's just very hard to like see it that way when you're a personality, because it feels like it's about you personally. But like they don't really know, like they only see you for like a certain segment, you know? So I kind of said that, like with more explanation. And then so I cut myself on a can. And then what else happened? Oh, then after that, we end up at some random taco spot at like 2 a.m. Me, Aru, Fidel, and John. And I got a churro. And they got real food. I was calorie maxing this whole trip. I literally told Daff, I was like, Daff, I'm calorie maxing. She was like, me too. Okay. I was eating so unhealthy. It was bad. Like, I need to lock in now. I need to get back on my diet. But like, I had like ice cream every day. I had like churros every day. I had a fucking salted big pretzel like twice every day. I had like ice cream multiple times a day, every day, and food. Bitch, I was eating so much, I scalded the back of my throat. Like my acid reflux has been so bad. I kind of fucked myself. It feels like I have like strep throat from acid, and I have like canker sores in my mouth from the acid. I have really bad acid reflux, or like I think it's called GERD. I don't fucking know. If I eat unhealthy, like it fucks everything up. So I was doing that, and I was eating a lot, like more than I could handle. Okay. Y'all know me. I used to be a big back. Okay. I went back to 2 years ago. I was eating fucking everything. But every morning I would wake up and I'd be like, oh my God, my throat feels like it got singed. So after that, we go to bed. I go to bed. It was a fun night. You know, it was nice to finally get to know John and Fidel a bit more. You know what I'm saying? And like Aru, I know pretty well. But like, it was nice to hang out with Aru. Can you take antacids? I take them already. I was on such a strong anti-acid at one point. It still didn't really work, but like it was too strong to where it was like dangerous. Like it like could degrade your bone density if you take it for too long. And I was like, oh, shit. It's like the Afrin of like anti-acids, if you know what Afrin is. Like you cannot do that shit every day. Like that will fuck you up. Okay. So One of my doctors said to do it every day, and then I was like, oh shit. So I stopped taking that, and I started taking a slightly weaker one, but I still have problems, and I take it in the morning and at night. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter. I need the anti-acid anyways. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Yo, Anna, thank you for the raid. Oh my God, I'm gonna talk about you soon. Actually, I'm gonna talk about you soon. I'm gonna talk about you soon. You're in my next story segment. Well, in like a probably like a little bit. But welcome in. God, I'm talking about TwitchCon. I met Anarchy at TwitchCon. I was saved. Kind of. I mean, I was just like, I was just lonely. You know what I'm saying? And so, okay, basically what happened is, where was I, man? Oh yeah, I went to bed. Next day, this is day 2 of the con. Okay, I go to the con. I go to the Gamer Subs booth. I think Ario had like a meet and greet, so I was like, oh, I'll meet you before that. Meet her at the Gamer Subs booth, and we're like, what's good? What's good, twin? We got for a bit. You know, she goes and does her meet and greet. I'm like, you got that. I'm not gonna go with you to that because I just don't want to make it more complicated if, you know, some shit happens and it's not my thing. You know, I don't want to like bother your meet and greet or just cause a disturbance. And so she was at like the iBuyPower booth or some, you know, or Asus or something, I think. And so then I went to the Artist Alley and I was like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. My friends are gone. Sleepy and fucking Rain and fucking, who else? Fiba had Twitch Rivals literally for like 7 hours this day. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I kept checking the stream. I was like, where the fuck are you guys? Bro, that event ran all fucking day. It was the Sam Jam Slam. Like that shit took fucking forever, bro. Because there were tech issues. They had to get there early. I was like, dog, where in the fuck are you guys? And so, yeah, they were kind of like AFK. So I was bored as fuck. I was walking around the Artist Alley. I was like, what do I do? Went to the partner lounge. I ended up running into some friends again at the partner lounge. Actually, I ran into like, oh my God, I met Michi. Well, okay, when I met Michi, Michi was with Shoto and did not tell me they were Michi. So I was like, they were like, fuck you, bitch, from across the room next to Shoto. And I was like, who the fuck is this random girl flipping me off? Like, what the fuck? Like, just fuck you, bitch. And I was like, fuck you, bitch. I didn't know who the fuck they were though. I was like, because listen, Michi in person was not like loud, like talked very softly, you know? So like, I couldn't really like hear them, like the voice that well, you know? And then I was like, wait, it's you. And they were like, yeah. I was like, what the fuck didn't you say something? She was like, I was waiting for you to figure it out. And then we kind of talked for a bit. And then her and Shoto went to go do something. And then I never saw her again the rest of the weekend. They went. And then I talked to my one friend, Tony. I haven't talked to him in a while. That was fun. Caught up with him. He was like out of it at the partner lounge. He's like, I'm going home. I was like, okay, word. He's like, I'm out this bitch. I was like, okay, word. That was a good combo though. It's been a while. And then after that, I like walked on the Artist side a little bit more. I ended up running into, I think like Naya and then some other viewers. I don't know. And then like, I don't know. I was getting stopped by a bunch of people, which was nice. I was like, hi guys. And then what else did I do? Oh, then I ended up listening to like this guy. Well, no. Then I went back to the partner lounge and I was sitting outside. You ran into Nate, you were still alive. She punched me. Like she asked, can I punch you for a picture? And I thought she meant like she was gonna like fake punch me. She like full force like punched me. And I was kind of like, bruh. And I was like, stop. She didn't record that? I think she did. Or her friend did. I don't remember. Anyways, for future reference, if I say yes, you can punch me, I mean like a fake punch, not like a real one, okay? And like it was multiple real punches. Like I got punched like 4 or 5 times. I was like, yo, chill out. Like don't do that, please, guys. I'm fragile, okay? I know it's funny, but like, bro, like that shit left a bruise, all right? Like, so, I left after that. I went to the partner lounge, and then I was sitting outside, destitute and alone, looking at the view. You know what I'm saying? Taking in the fresh air, cause yo, the view was pretty as fuck. Not gonna lie, the view was pretty as fuck. Like this was the view at the like convention, like partner lounge, resting area, bro. It was very nice. So I was just looking outside. And remember, this is it at night. Do, 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 do. And then in the same picture thread, I did this. Everyone like guys, you cannot think I'm serious in this, bro. Like, stop being like, you're never gonna beat the allegations. Like, no shit, bitch. I obviously stood like this on purpose. Come on now. Like, I obviously stood like this on purpose. Like, be so fucking for real. Like, come on now. Y'all acting like this is just my natural pose. Like, shut the fuck up, okay? This was obviously a fucking joke, all right? Come on. So then, anyways, I was sitting there, and then Anarchy came up to me and was like, hello? I think I met you at Offkai or somewhere. I don't remember. Some convention. I was like, oh, yes. And then I was saved from my lonesomeness, and I ended up talking to her in the partner lounge for like a bit. And then I saw other friends in partner lounge too, and I was like, oh, what's good? Well, I ended up meeting up with someone afterward, I think. I was like, I texted one of my friends, like, where the fuck are you? And then after I talked to her for a bit, they responded. So I was like, okay, word. So then I went and hung out with them. I think that was the one friend I'm not supposed to, I don't know if they said they went, so I'm not going to say anything. But that was fun. And then that night, okay, I went back outside. Okay, and all these pictures I took, well, some of them. Some of the pictures I took were literally because I was waiting for Sleepy, Rain, and 5 Up to be done with their stuff. So not these ones, but like this and this and and this and this. The night ones were all me waiting for them, bro. Because I was like, where the I was waiting because okay, so guys, normally on these trips, okay, we have a friend Amy, all right, that at least on like the previous ones I've gone on, who literally, God bless this woman, okay, schedules literally everything. Okay, she'll make a spreadsheet, she'll make a Google Doc, she'll add all of our emails, she'll make a reservation every single night at a location, at least one activity every day that we're all gonna go to, and like it'll be locked in prior to the event, so people can't be like, I can't make it all of a sudden. Like, no, like you knew like a month in advance that all this was happening. Okay, Sleepy, Rain, and 5 Up are the type of people where they go somewhere and they figure it out like 5 minutes before they do it, what the fuck they're doing. I am not like that. Like, I need some structure. They were kind of like, well, we got Twitch Rivals, and then anything else we can fit in, we'll do. Okay. And so I was like, okay, let's all schedule a dinner, you know, because we didn't have time for all of us to get dinner at any of the nights, like including just not including Daff and everyone. So I was like, okay, I'm going to schedule one that we all can go to because I want everyone to go to it. Because normally it'd be like half us would go to one, half us would go to the other. I was at all of them, but like some of them would go to Sleep was at the Gamer Steps dinner, you know, and then me and Daff at the Thai restaurant, and then and Void were at the Thai restaurant, and then they were at the Gamer Steps dinner. So then it was like, you know, so there were some times where we couldn't fully match up. And then I was like, okay, I'm gonna schedule this dinner for everyone, right? I'm like, where y'all want to go? Rain's like, let's go to this place, Heidi Lau. Okay, it's like a hot pot place. It was 30 goddamn minutes away. I was like, bitch, you want me to schedule a dinner with you guys that will cancel and change plans 30 times at a location that is 30 minutes the fuck away? And she was like, trust, it's good. I was like, oh my God, okay. So I call this place and I'm like, hey, do you guys do reservations at 8? Okay, because everyone was like, I was like, what time are we gonna be able to? They're like, I don't know. I'm like, all right, fuck what you guys think. It's happening at 8 because if Twitch Rivals is still going on at 8, they fucked up something. Twitch Rivals was still going on at 8, but that's besides the point. Or 7:40. Okay, like goddamn. So there were tech issues and shit. So and like all the matches went as long as possible, I think, because everyone was like pretty evenly matched. So I call this place at like noon and I'm like, hey, can you guys have like 7 people was the original count at this dinner location? Can we make reservations at 8? And the lady's like, no, we don't do reservations, especially not on weekends when it's normally crowded. And I was like, okay. I hang up. Okay. But then she said something. She was like, maybe after 8:30 I can look. I'll get back to you. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to call my friends and see like what's happening and rain check. And then I'll call you back if that's available and you can let me know. And she was like, okay. I text the group chat. Yeah, no reservations, gang. Everyone's like, no, dispirited you. What are we going to do? And I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. This is falling apart already. So then I'm like, okay. I'm the only one free right now. Let me figure something out. I look at a bunch of places, you know, and then they're like, we really want to go. Like, we'll just go anyways without a reservation. I'm like, you guys want to go 30 minutes away at fucking 8 p.m. to a popular restaurant with fucking 8 of us and expect to get seated? I'm sorry. Listen. Like, come on. How y'all collectively got room temperature IQ? Like, that's not fucking happening. Like, we're going to wait like an hour there. Like, you want to do that? Like, you want to like drive 30 minutes and then wait an hour? And then you got to wait for the food after they seat you? Like, come on. And then they might still tell us to go fuck themselves. They might be like, oh, well, we only take, because sometimes restaurants will do this. We only take parties this large if there's a reservation. So who knows? They could have said that too. I'm like, all right, fuck it. If they're going to be stubborn, I'm going to call the place back. I called them back. I'm like, yo, anything after 8:30. She's like, we can see you at 9. I'm like, okay. These people take forever to get ready anyways, and Twitch Rivals is about to end. So I'm like, bet, do 9, okay? 7 people locked in at 9 p.m., okay? I then text the group chat. All right, guys, I got a reservation, 7 people, because that was the original number of people that I was told were going to be there and was in this group chat. I got us. And they're like, bet. 30 minutes later, I get a text from Sleepy. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. But can we do 10 people? I'm like, okay, listen, getting seated at a very popular restaurant with 10 people is going to be very difficult. Getting seated at a restaurant that didn't want to take your reservation in the first place, then pushed it to the latest time slot possible, and then adding 3 additional people onto the reservation slot. And they already told me when I said 7, it's going to be kind of cramped because we only have so many tables available. So you guys are going to have to squeeze together. And now you want me to make it 10 people? And you think they're just going to be like, yeah, that works. So I call. I'm like, oh my God. This lady's going to hate me. She's like, oh, it's you again. And I'm like, yeah, it's me again. And so by the grace of God, they allow us to sit 10 people. And they're like, it's going to be 2 tables though. I was like, that's fine. Okay. As long as we can all be at the location, I'm going to force these 2 specific people to sit by me and everyone else to figure the fuck out. Okay. So they're like, okay, bet. Locked in 9, 10 people. An hour goes by. You know, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? Looking for things to do. I end up getting fried chicken somewhere because I'm fucking hungry because it's like 4 p.m. And I'm like, bitch, I thought we were going to meet up for like dinner at like 6, but it's going to be 9. So I get fried chicken somewhere. After I finish my chicken sandwich, I get a text. Hey, so can we change it to 12? 12 people. 12 people after it was originally 7. So we've doubled the amount of people, okay? They didn't want to take reservations in the first place, okay? I've already changed the reservation 3 fucking times. 12 people. 12 people. Phenomenal. I call. I'm like, and to be honest, you know, the other 2 people that were coming, I was excited to see. It was going to be John and I think like John Masayoshi and like Fan, right? And I was like, lit. Don't really know Fan. You know, we talked about, you know, cows fucking in Minecraft for like 3 hours one time. That was chill. John, I fuck with. So yeah, fuck it. Let's do it. Okay. And then like they were adding like, I think like Borger, this like guy that Sleepy knows, onto the reservation too. Why are they trusting your ass to make the reservation? Because out of this entire group, I'm the only one that's responsible enough to make and plan a reservation and is like willing to do it. Because like they were just gonna like figure it out after the event ended. I'm like, no. Like I want all of us at one location at one time. I wanted all of us to be in the spot at the same time so we can all, you know, share a meal together as friends because we all went to this event as friends together and like schedules haven't aligned. So I was like, I really want this to happen. So I took it upon myself to schedule fucking this, okay? I was the only one that took the initiative, okay? Because normally, like I said, normally Amy is the one taking the initiative. You, no offense. Yeah, that just lets you know how like bad the situation was if I'm the one. If I'm the one doing it. You know? I was mad as fuck though. I'm not gonna lie. I was just keeping it in. I'm like, you know what? It's okay. I got nothing going on. It's fine. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. They can change the plan 30 times. It's fine. That's in the video of me beating Quinn's ass server. Okay. Naya, I would prefer if you didn't because I don't want other people to walk up and punch me if they see me. Okay. Because like I said, when you said you were gonna punch me, I thought you were gonna like, you were just gonna like pretend to, and then you like damn near fucking decked my ass like 4 or 5 times. And I don't want other people to walk up to me and punch me. You know what I'm saying? You asked, you did ask. I think there was a misunderstanding, okay? But I thought you were gonna like fake it for a photo. That's why in the video I'm like, how you want me to stand? And then you just started hitting me, and I was like, what the fuck is happening? So I prefer you didn't post it so people didn't mimic that behavior. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so all right, after the dinner reservation, okay, debacle. I'm like, okay, it's okay. You know what? It's fine. You know, it could be worse. It could be worse. It could be worse. So I called the place. And this time the lady, you know, this is the 4th time I've called. She goes,
Hi, what's the name? Oh, it's Quinn. Oh, you. Again.
like, I'm gonna show up and the lady's gonna like spit in my food at this point. Like, you know what? Like, my fault, man. I didn't want this. I didn't want to call you. Listen, I didn't want to call you. And the thing is like, it's been the same lady every time I've called for these reservation changes. And the first time she's like,
What's the name? Quinn? Oh, yeah, I see that. Okay, yeah, I can make the change.
the second time she's like,
Oh, yeah, Quinn, again. Oh, hi, yeah, no worries, okay.
the third time,
Oh, okay, yeah, again. Yeah, hi again. Okay, yeah, let me look. Okay, I got it.
the fourth time.
Oh, it's you. Again. Let me ask my manager.
Like, she was done with me at that point. And it's like, I would be done with me too. Okay. Listen, I didn't want to call this place again. I had to. I was forced. Also, Christ Silas VT, thank you for the 2 months, bro. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm like, I'm sorry. I feel bad. So I somehow figure it out where we can seat 12 people. Okay. And then we're like, okay. Then this night was the block party. Okay. And Twitch, my hotel and Sleepy Hotel and Daft's hotel and like the Creator Hotel was on the other side of the block party. And the restaurant, like you needed to like drive through the block party to then get to my hotel and then drive through it again to then get to the restaurant. Because the restaurant was like in the other direction. So Sleepy was like, hey, I cannot pick y'all up because I can't drive through this right now. So you need to walk to this location. And I was like, okay, where are we meeting you? And he's like, I don't know. Just share your location with me. I'll find you on the road. I'm like, dog, you're a little too tight B. Like, that's not going to work. Like, there's traffic. You're going to have to keep driving on the road. You can't stop. Like, I was like, we should like set a location. And then he's like, oh, I have 5 Up's location. Okay. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then as we're walking, he calls me again. He's like, are you going to send me the location? I'm like, you said you had 5 Up's location. Like, what's happening? So then I just drop a pin on Apple Maps. And I'm like, meet here. Okay. We're going to meet here. And in 15 minutes. And he's like, okay. So I meet there, right? Okay. He's like, where are you guys? Where are you guys? I'm like, bro, we're at the exact spot I dropped the pin. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm at the exact spot I dropped the pin. Like, literally the dot is on top of the other dot. Like, I'm in the same spot. He's like, okay, well, we need to keep driving. So like, I don't know if we're there. I'm like, okay, like I'm going to stay here though. He's like, okay, cool. We're going to drive by. He's like, do you see a white van? I'm like, a white van? He's like, yeah, do you see a white van? I'm like, I don't see a white van. There's no white van. He's like, what do you mean? It's right in front of you, the white van. I'm like, bro, that's a black van. But okay. He's like, no, it's white. Bro, tell me why this van. The front 90% of it was black. Then like at the end of the van, the paint went boop. It's kind of like diagonally went up and then was just white. and they were like behind it. So like neither of us were wrong. It was just like this fuck ass van was like 2 colors in the weirdest fucking locations where we just couldn't fucking tell. So I was like, he's like, okay, well, it's white on the back. Okay, but I see you on the corner. I'm like, okay, yeah, just drive up to us. I'm gonna stay here. He's like, okay, just be ready to run across the street. Do you know what my car looks like? I'm like, no. He's like, okay, so he drives up. I'm like, okay, me, Void, and Fava get in the car with Sleeping Rain. And we're meeting SK and like the others at this place. Heidi Lau. And the lady specifically told me when I called to make the reservations all 4 times that if you are more than 10 minutes late, they were going to give up our table because they normally don't take reservations on weekends. They were just doing it because it was a big party and they were trying to be nice. Also, big parties bring in a lot of money, but they were like, we are not going to hold it for more than 10 minutes. I was like, cool. So based on the ETA, like we were going to be like, you know, we were going to be like a solid, a smooth, a clean 20 minutes late. Because we had to walk to meet Sleepy somewhere because it was that far, and we had to walk like a while because there were a lot of one-way roads that would lead to the block party area. So, and also like I walk fast. Okay. So the ETA on like the Apple Maps that walking is like, I normally walk half of that. 5 Up and Void was taking their damn time. And I was like, guys, we're late, like lock in, come on now. But I didn't say that because I wasn't trying to be rude, but I was like, we're late. We're literally, like, you know, we're late. I know we're late. Like we're fucking late. Like walk like you got somewhere the fuck to be. I'm stressing because I'm like, if we lose this fucking table after I called 5 fucking times and changed all my plans on, I'm gonna be pissed. So in the car, I'm like, Sleepy's like, just call them and say like you're gonna be late, because sometimes they don't even care if you're late. They just like want you to let them know so they know you're actually still coming and you're not just gonna like, they're not gonna hold the table for like an hour and you never show up. And I was like, okay. I call. It's the same lady. She said,
What is it this time?
I didn't even say my name. I didn't even say my name yet. I didn't even say my name yet. Like the bitch knew my number at this point. She knew my fucking number, bro. I didn't even speak yet. I didn't even speak yet. And she said that shit. And like, normally I'd be like, rude ass customer service. No, bitch, I'm on your side. Honestly, I'd be pissed too. I'd be like, why the fuck do you keep calling me? I understood fully. I was with her, honestly. I was like, yeah, I hate me too. I literally said that. I was like, yeah, I hate me too. Sorry, my friends keep changing stuff. Anyways, my friends are going to be late. So is there any way we can push the reservation back like 10, 15 minutes? And she was like, sure, no problem. Hangs up. We get there. We wait like 15, 20 minutes. No, we wait like 15 minutes. What am I talking about? We wait like 15 minutes for them to like clear off the table. We get seated. I'm like, thank God. Okay. After all of this stress, if this place was fucking ass, I was going to be furious. But alas, we sit down. We order a bunch of food. I'm like, I'm white. I'm just going to eat the meat. They had those little rice cakes. I was like, yes. That shit was the best hot pot I've ever had in my entire life. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. It was all worth it. I was so happy. And then I found out afterward that like we got the all you can eat and they charge you for everything you don't finish, as if you didn't have all you can eat for those items. And no one told me this prior to me ordering shit or them asking if I wanted more beef. So we ended up having a lot more food than I was able to eat, and we were all trying to finish it. And I was like, bro, why? Like, I feel like this is kind of like important information. If we're at an expensive hot pot place, like they charge you for what you don't finish, like tenfolds. Also, the fucking place was like so behind with the shit they were bringing out that we were ordering shit before the other shit we ordered came out because we thought they didn't see it or it already came out. And so then they just kept bringing shit. We're like, bro, what the fuck? Like, when did we order this? So eventually we were like, bro, like, if they brought out meat, we're like, yo, can you just bring it back to the, because like if you haven't touched it yet and it's just like cold meat, they can just put it back in the fucking fridge. So I was like, hey, like, can you just send this back? Like, we're not gonna eat this shit. They're like, okay, yeah, if we didn't touch it. But yeah, that place was good. And I looked at Rain and I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? At first I was pissed. You wanted to drive 30 minutes away. I thought you were bugging. But this was so worth it, Queen. And she was like, I told you, like stuff in her face, like, yep, it's good, isn't it? I'm like, I was like, this shit's fire. I have not eaten that much in like years. Like literally, like I moved and it felt like I was gonna throw up. Okay, I'm not even kidding. I would do it again tomorrow if I could. And then afterward, we were gonna end up going to a dessert cafe and meeting Daph. She didn't end up being able to make it to the dinner. So then we go to a dessert cafe and we meet Daph. And then we end up staying at the cafe and just talking until like 2 in the morning or something. Yeah. And then after the cafe, we get back to our like hotel and like or like Rain and CB drive us back and drop us off. And then Daph's like, yeah, I'm not really tired. Like, y'all want to just keep hanging? I was like, sure. So we end up walking the kind of like the boats in the back where like all the yachts and stuff are, like looking at the yachts. And then we end up playing with like a hacky sack that Void had, which like I posted on my Instagram if you saw it. I've never used that before, but we were just trying to get it where we could pass it between all three of us at one point. And so we did it. And that was at like that hacky sack video was at like 2 in the morning, bro. And then we like walked to kind of look more at the yachts and the kind of nice area. And there was like the security guard like asking us like, yo, what's good? What you doing? Like while we were playing the hacky sack. I should have asked the security guard to join us. I was like, bro, how long you work? He's like, I work till 8 a.m. I was like, damn, bro. We were talking to security, and then another security guard was following us around when we walked past this like it was like an outdoor amphitheater venue that was kind of fenced off, but you could like walk around the perimeter. So we were doing that, and we were like, all right, we look sus as fuck. We'll just turn around. He was following us for like 30 minutes. I'm like, all right. He never said anything to us because yeah, the guards are gamer subs. No, those weren't even the gamer subs guards. These were like the people that were paid to guard like rich people's yachts in San Diego. At 2 in the morning. Different friend group. So anyways, we're like walking around, you know what I'm saying? We walk back to the hotel and then Daph's like, yeah, I'm still not really tired. And I'm like, I'm not tired, bitch. I had so much caffeine that day, bro. Like I was having gamers like all the time because I woke up mad early after going to bed at like 4 a.m. the previous night because I was hanging out with like Aru and all them forever. So then I was like, and this whole time there was a stream elements party I was trying to get into that Mata got me into. I didn't even end up going. It was at capacity. I told Aru I would meet her there at like midnight. Bitch, I never even went to that shit because I ended up at the dessert place and at the cafe. And she was like, where the fuck are you? I was like, sorry. I'm with friends and I'm having fun and like we're doing shit. She's like, it's at capacity. I'm like, oh shit. She's like, so even if you come, you can't get in now. I'm like, all right, well, type shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So then me, Void, and Daph kind of walked around for a bit. Then we ended up back in the hotel and we were just talking again. And then we talked even more for like 2 hours. And then we went to bed and it was like 5 in the morning. Good times. And then I went to sleep and tried not to wake up 5 up. And then the next day happened. And this whole time during this whole trip, I wanted to go to the zoo. I was trying to plan a zoo trip the whole time. I had a group for the zoo. I had a time. I had everything, right? I was prepared. I was fucking ready for the zoo. I tell you, I was ready for the fucking zoo. Because the San Diego Zoo, if you don't know, is one of the best zoos in the U.S., okay? I'm Issue, and thanks so much for the tier 1, or the tier, thank you for the too much. I appreciate you. Thank you for the too much. The zoo in San Diego is one of the best zoos in the U.S. So, tell me why, like, right before the dinner, as I'm scheduling and calling the dinner, okay, place and the reservations, these zoo plans are falling apart. So I'm stressed about this dinner that's getting changed 30 times, okay? And now the zoo, my whole zoo group, one by one, dropping like flies, okay? Eugen had some shit she had to do in the morning she forgot about, okay? Void was like, I don't really know, I'm probably gonna be tired. Okay, Daph was like, fuck that. Daph was gonna leave at one point, but then she was like, actually, never mind, I'm gonna stay, hang out. And then, so I was like, fuck. So then I was like, okay, Daph, well, if you still wanna go to the zoo at 4 or 5 in the morning after we're done hanging out, we're going at noon, so I'll text you. She was like, okay. Okay, Cyan was gonna go to the zoo with us. She was the only person that didn't drop out, okay? Literally everyone else could not make it to the fucking zoo all of a sudden, or like randomly, or like where they were finding out some shit happened that they forgot about. So I was like, fuck. I have no one to go to the zoo with. It's just gonna be me, Cyan, and Eugene. And I was like, I don't really know Eugene that well. And also like 2 people going to the zoo or just 3 of us going to the zoo was kind of like, I mean, it could be fun, but it's like, damn, bro. Like it was supposed to be a whole thing. So I was like, shit. This was all happening as I was finding out about the dinner reservations. Okay. Like in changing those. So like my one plan was failing. Okay. The dinner plan was failing while the zoo plan was failing. And I had to somehow fix both at the same fucking time. Like I was losing my goddamn mind. I was losing my goddamn mind. But alas, I was like, you know what, Cyan, if you still want to go to the zoo with just us 3, I'm down. And Cyan is friendly with everyone. So I was like, Cyan, invite whoever the you want. I don't even care. Okay. Just so it's just not us 2. Invite literally anyone. I don't even care. Okay. I don't care. Invite any of your friends. I don't care who they are. I probably don't. I'll probably like them. Okay. Because I'm friends with you and you're friends with a lot of people that I know. And you don't hang around people that I hate. So like, I'll probably like whoever you invite. Cyan's like a big cosplay girl. So she ends up inviting like all these cosplay girls. So it's me, Eugene, and like 4 cosplay girls. And I'm like, I felt a little out of place. You know, I mean, I can, what's the term? I can fit in with the girly pops pretty well most of the time. But like, this was like the Giga girly pops. I was like, damn, like y'all not even streamers. Like what's happening? So anyways, I ended up meeting up with them. It was fun, honestly. It was fun. It was still a good time. It was a little bit awkward at first because I was like, I don't know any of y'all motherfuckers. I don't know any of y'all. What's happening? Like, and they kept stopping to take pictures all the time because, like I said, they're cosplay girls. You know what I'm saying? And then they somehow coerced me as a group to get elephant ears to wear during some of these pictures. Literally. Like, I got bullied into buying elephant ears. Like, and they had like cat ears and shit. I had posted some pictures of it on Instagram. I don't think she posted any of me in the elephant ears. Honestly, she did me a fucking solid. Shout out to fucking her. Let me pull up the post though so y'all can see. Not all these were at the zoo. Some of these were. This was at the zoo. These were all the girls, that cosplay girls that were there. She was cool as hell, actually. I talked to her a lot. She was cool too. I don't really speak to her a ton. But it was fun. It was fun. And then Eugene and me were standing off to the side, like just broing out, talking about like League of Legends or some shit, like mid lane or some bullshit. Cause like, what the fuck are we gonna do in the picture? Like, you know, like it just didn't feel right. And this is me and Cyan before the zoo. This is me and Cyan at the zoo. Posted up. I'll post some of these on my Instagram like in a day or 2. I just didn't want to do all of them at once. Oh yeah, the fucking animals at the zoo looked high as shit, bro. Like a lot of them were just asleep in ridiculous ass poses. Like literally, like what the fuck is this? Now I gotta show y'all some of these actually. Hold on, let me pull up some of the animals. Some of the animals were on some shit, bro. I'm telling you. I'm literally telling you. Some of the animals were on some shit. Some of the animals were like on some shit. Like, why are you looking good in pictures you don't post? Yo, I'm gonna post those pictures. She just posted them first. Anyways. What you mean? You saying I look ugly in the photos I do post? That's kind of fucked up. I thought I looked kind of cute in this. No, come on, guys. Come on. I feel like these I did good in these. No, like they're dad selfies, but like they're good dad selfies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This one I just thought was funny. I took this with like the 0.5 lens. And this is us playing with the hacky sack. Void was cracked at it. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Also, we were doing this right by the water. So I was really hoping that like it wouldn't like roll into the water. like in the ocean, like because this was right by the Giga Rich yachts. The Giga Rich yachts were like on the other side of where it was being recorded. Like Daph was standing with her back against the Giga Rich yachts. These were not the Giga Rich yachts, but this was like kind of near them. These were some of the Giga Rich yachts. So we were doing like the hacky sack like further up this way. And then we like walked all the way down here and through here. I like 2 a.m. This is me at Matara's booth. And then, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I went to the zoo. It was fun. It was just like, it was like I said, it was a lot of girly pops. Oh, this was also at the zoo too. I'm just not gonna post this on Instagram because I just look ridiculous, you know. But Twitter can see it. So that was at the zoo too. So yeah, I went to the zoo. Oh yeah, I need to pull up some of the animals at the zoo, bro. What the fuck? Yo, guys, I post these pictures on Twitter for like 2 seconds, bro. What the fuck is this, bro? Yeah. Bro. I hate you bitches. I haven't even talked about how I went viral on Reddit yet, bro. We're gonna get there. So much happened on this fucking trip, bro. This is the best TwitchCon I ever had, though. I'm not gonna lie. I know a lot of people are like, TwitchCon sucked this year. Bitch, the actual con always sucks. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, okay? The actual con is boring as shit, okay? You walk in after like, you know, an hour, you're done, okay? And it's 3 days, like, fuck. No, bitch, TwitchCon is fun because all your friends are there. I don't give a fuck about the con. It's just an excuse for us to go to San Diego and hang the fuck out. And then some of us can make money doing it because we're streamers. Like, that's the whole point. Yo, I hate you. I give it a tier 1, bro. I appreciate you. Anyways, so the only thing I didn't really like this year about TwitchCon though was there was fucking everyone was IRL streaming, bro. Like I had like when I was calling the reservation and they were asking for my phone number, I was like covering my mouth and whispering. And I eventually was like, I just am gonna go to the partner lounge every time I have to reschedule this because I'm scared that people are gonna like record like IRL stream and then I'm like saying my phone number loud as fuck, like 1, 2, 3, 4, and some fucking IRL streamer catches it and like leaks my shit on accident. So I like had to go to the partner lounge every time, which was really fucking annoying because the partner lounge was on the other side of the fucking con and the con was massive. But it's whatever. And then oh yeah, I need to put some of the pictures of the zoo. Hold on, I'm gonna send them to myself on Discord, bro. Because some of these were like absolutely ridiculous. Like no, some of these animals looked high as fuck. Some of these animals looked high as fuck, bro. I'm finding them. Okay, the panda was funny. Nah, I swear to God, they were giving these animals at this zoo like some crazy shit, bro. They were all like fucking zooted as shit, bro. Like, nah, they were all zooted as fuck. I'm dead ass. Like every picture of any animal I took, you're like, what the fuck did they eat? I'm serious. Like they were all, literally all of these motherfuckers were off like an edible, bro. Like no exaggeration. Okay. Let me show you all these, bro. These were funny as fuck. Were they at least cute? I mean, they were cute. It was just, like I said, it was just funny. Like literally, like no, I'm gonna show you these and you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like all these animals were off edible, bro. And then one of them was just like dead ass clip farming. Okay. So, first animal I took pictures was the panda. This motherfucker was just eating, bro. Now they were just sitting there, man spreading, eating fucking bamboo the whole fucking time, bro. That was it. Literally just looking at everyone, looking at them, just eating bamboo, shoving its fucking big ass heads with bamboo, bro. That's all bro was doing the whole time, literally. Then the hippo. The lion, bro. Look at this. Tell me this dude don't look high as shit, bro. Like, what you mean? Yo, like, he off edible, bro. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like, they put some shit in his food, bro. He is fucking zooted. He looks zooted as bro. Okay, no. Wait. Hey, but you're like, oh, no, it's not just the lion. No. Look at the lioness, bitch. She man-spreading. And on her back. Like, they're high as shit. I thought this was a statue at first. They're high as shit, bro. They're literally high as shit. Like, did not move. Was just out. Like, they're high as fuck. They're high as fuck, bro. You cannot convince me otherwise. Like, they are high as fuck. Yo, and then, wait. I got another one. You can't tell me this dude don't look zooted too. Look, this was like the little cage. This one, okay, was just posted up against the wall like this. Just eating nuts, bro. Like leaning against the enclosure, bro. Like, bro gave no fucks. All the other ones were like chilling, running around. Now this guy, like this, just running around. This guy was like this. And you couldn't even see him because like the wall was right there. I had to stick my camera over it and like angle it. Because like this right here was the wall for the enclosure and it like went down. So you would miss it. He was just chilling there like he was like a divorced dad on a lounge chair watching like sports games, bro. Like he looked like that divorced dad or like you know uncle with no kids sitting man spreading eating like chips and drinking beer on like a Sunday watching football. These were meerkats, I think. Or whatever the ones are that like do this and look around like and they're always alert. Yeah, no, this one gave no. Was not alert at all. Was just like, bruh, just cook me. The rest of them were like looking around like all scared and skittish. This one was just sitting there like not giving a fuck, bro. Not giving a fuck. And then this bird just looked like it's seen some shit, bro. Like every animal like looked like it had some shit going on. Like, and like I remember at one point, one of the girls was like, oh, that's not the same bird on like the picture. Cause at the zoo, there's like a picture of the animal and it says what it is. I'm like, no, that's the same bird. She was like, why does it look like that? I'm like, bro, I don't know. He looked traumatized. He literally looked traumatized. And now here's the best part, y'all. I'm about to show y'all some funny shit, bro. All right. I'm about to show you a video of these monkeys, bro. I'll mute it. Yo, look at this. Okay, look, the monkeys were just chilling, bro. And look, this one's running off. It's like its kid, right? It's running. The mom runs up, grabs that bitch by the tail. By the tail. No fucks given. Drags that little bastard. Drags him all the way back by the fucking tail. Like, look at this. Sits the fuck down. Still grabbing onto the monkey's tail. She's like, I'm not having this, bruh. Behave. 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 Like that shit was frying me, bro. And then there's another one I took of like the of this like, yo, this is the gorilla. And look, bro was aura farming. No, look at him. He was looking at everyone, bro. Through the display, just looking at everyone. Like looking at his nails and just looking around, smiling. Look at this, bro. No, he was literally aura farming the whole time. He literally crawled up when everyone came over and just started staring at everyone and looking. Like, look, he looked at the camera. Look at him smirking back and forth. Like, it's like he's watching us. He's like modeling. Like, he knew what was happening. Like, look at him smiling and shit. What the fuck? And he did that the whole time, bro. And then he would leave and come back and then continue staring. Like, we were his zoo. It was kind of crazy. And then apparently that same gorilla or one of the gorillas broke the glass there, like charged at it and it shattered, and he was like boarded up in that spot. Yeah. You could like see the spot that was boarded up. I wish I took a picture of it, but I didn't. But yeah, that was the zoo. Yo, Life with Desi, thanks for the tier 1. I appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. So I was story maxing. I didn't see it immediately. I appreciate you. All right, guys. I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna heat up my tea, and then we're gonna talk about how I went viral on Reddit and YouTube. Stormax, you're gonna post those with the animals? Yeah, I will. Is the glass like specifically made for that explosion? Yeah, I think the gorilla like charges at it like full speed and it cracked. I'll be back. Hello. Also, I forgot to say, the last day of the con, I went to a party, a karaoke party, and all the VTubians were there, and it was fun. I was like hype as shit, bro. I was dancing and shit. It was phenomenal. And then also shout out to Oscar, who got me this on the day where I was at the karaoke party from Ari, from the Ari my viewer. It went from Ari to Oscar to me. Went through like 4 people, bro. Crazy. You singing at the party? I didn't really get on the mic and sing myself, but I was like, I was dancing and singing with the group. If that makes sense. Okay, anyways. So chat, you know, I was at Twitchcon, right? You know, this past weekend. While I was at Twitchcon, I get a DM from one of my moderators who, this moderator normally doesn't DM me at all. So I was like, what in the fuck is happening? Now, what's happening? And I get sent this screenshot. From a medium rare insults video posted 5 days ago by some YouTuber with like 3.1 million views. And I'm like, first of all, if you're gonna put me in your damn video, why you cropping out my username? Okay, this is my tweet. This is literally my tweet. Like, you stole my tweet and I didn't give me credit. And you put the picture of me in your video and you give me credit, okay? So, you. But second of all, why, yo? Okay, and then apparently this is from a Reddit thread, bro, and I got sent to Reddit thread, okay? This is the Reddit thread. Apparently this was posted 2 months ago. I'm just finding out about it, bro. Okay, and on Reddit, they didn't credit me, which I think were the person the YouTuber got it from. But yeah, remember this tweet I made when I was getting a sleep study and I took a picture and then someone commented, yo, do you take HDMI or DisplayPoint? And I was like, oh, that's hilarious. So I screenshotted it and I posted it myself. And I was like, man, or something along the lines. You know, I just thought it was a funny comment, so I pointed it out, right? And then apparently someone posted it on Reddit. And like 2,000 upvotes on Reddit is a lot, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's a lot of upvotes. Like, hella people probably saw this. Someone's like, I'm confused. And they're like, it's a sleep study. That makes sense. But CPAP can work a lot of miracles, but I don't know if it can fix that. Whoa. What do you mean fix that? What you trying to say? No. What you trying to say? Fix that? What you mean? I'm broken, past fixable because of... Wait a damn it. What? Hold on. No, that's low-key. That's gotta be fucked up. What that even mean? And then someone said 5 ports, 6 if you're brave, 8 if you're a psychopath. What does that mean? And the person that commented this said, I bet he'd take both ports. Like, that's gotta be a gay joke, no? Like, that's gotta be a gay joke. Like, that's gotta be a gay joke, no? That's gotta be a gay joke, no? And then said, someone responded to 5 ports, 6 if you're brave, 8 if you're a psychopath. I thought too long about this and came to the conclusion that I agree. I love that this one person is just like, what? Yo, they just said, what? Like, they don't even know what's happening. The person's like, was he stuck? EKG leads to his face. I can see temperature probe and a nasal cavity. Sleep study. Oh, this all makes sense. Those are EMGs. I don't even think he did that. It honestly looks more like headphones. Whatever he's got in his nose just looks like headphones with a mic and volume controller clipped onto one earbud and taped to the other on his face. When you look at most things taped to his head, they look suspiciously like earbuds, but who knows? Seen that in online medical fakers, but I know nothing about medical men. So they're like theory crafting that this like is not real. Like that I like did this for attention. Like, bruh. I mean, I can see how it kind of looks like headphones, but this is like a little foam piece putting them together. It's not fake. I got a sleep study. So I'm getting roasted for a sleep study picture I put by random people. And now the same people that were roasting me are theory crafting that I'm faking it for attention. What the fuck? Yo, the internet is fucking diabolical, man. Like, what you mean? Like, they don't even believe. They think I'm faking this for the meme. Like, yo, I swear to God, I always get memed on for random shit, bro. It never, like, I don't understand. Like, I just be spawning memes on accident. Like, I don't get it, bro. There was the ball meme. There was this. There was, like, the fake stream thing that kind of went giga viral, and then people thought it was, like, real. Like, yo. And then some people knew who I was, and they, like, didn't expect to see Quinn here. Yo, what's good? What's good, Heretic 004? How you doing? How you doing? The ball meme wasn't random. What you mean? You're acting like you think I planned. You think I planned the ball meme? That was random. I'm not playing that. And then someone said DisplayPort all the way giggedly. What are you? And it's slang for delight or amusement. What do you? It's from a hypersexual character from Family Guy. So they're saying I'd enjoyed the DisplayPort. So I posted a picture of my medical treatment, and y'all are saying a DisplayPort going up my ass would be something I would enjoy. Like, what? Yo, the internet is not a real place, bro. The internet is not a real place. So this is what I'm saying. This is why I will never share something. This is why I will never, ever share anything actually traumatizing online, because it does not matter how potentially up it is, someone's gonna say something. Like, yo, I could be dying. Like, this could be my last day on earth, and they're like, damn, you know, he taking that DisplayPort proudly, and he's enjoying every single fiber of that cable going up his like. What's happening, bro? It could feel good though. Why don't you try that, Zombie Slayer? Why don't you try it with your like 500 bazillion, you know, corn on the cob Chrome tabs? Why don't you try that? When learning what giggedly means was not my 2025 bingo card. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm learning now. What else is in this, bro? DVI probably. What the hell is the DVI? Do I want to know what a DVI is? Hold on, let me look. DVI. Oh, it's one of them old shits. Damn, it's one of these. Okay. Okay. So what, are you joking that I like old men? Wait, that's kind of good. Yo, if that's the joke you're making, I gotta respect it. That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Yo, saying I like older DisplayPorts, like I need like a sugar daddy. You know what I'm saying? I look like the type to have a sugar daddy. It's kind of good. I'll give it to you. No, I'll give it to you. That's a good one. That's a good layer joke, if that's what you were going for. If that's not, and you just said a random port name, then I'm funnier than you, because that's what I thought of. I thought this was some like advanced DILF joke. But if it's not an advanced DILF joke, and I'm interpreting that way, then I'm the funny one. And you not. Someone said all inputs. All right, desperate set 7708. You trying to or something, bro? Huh? You trying to find out? It sounds like you interested. I'm just saying, you sound like you interested. This person said coaxial. What does that look like, bro? I know what it is, but what does it look like? I don't remember. Oh, it's like the more basic ones. It's the lane ports, the like little circle ones, the little sharp bit. Okay. And then someone just said test. What does that mean? Like testosterone? This person said, this is a good joke, but bro has some health problems. Can't you see that? Yo, this is the one sane person, bro. This is the one sane person that's like, damn, you know what? Maybe this person's having some issues, bro. I'm saying, like, maybe we should be a little bit kinder, you know? Shout out to Grogger1132, bro. Definitely a sleep study. Rest in pieces, bro. Looks like he takes VGA. All right, bro. You saying I'm old? Then someone said, Quinn, how did you get here? And then this person said, like, yeah, this person's got to be 40, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone who comments like this is like 40. I flip off the camera in my own selfies. I'm so edgy and cool. Like, we know you're like 47 and unemployed, bro. It's okay. You know, I'd be mad too if I lived in my mom's basement. Like, that's just not even a good roast, bro. Like, that's just not even a good roast. Like, that one's kind of ass. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these were pretty good. You know what I'm saying? The layered DILF joke, 10 out of 10, okay? The original joke of the, you take HDMI and DisplayPort, fire. I'm so edgy and come on, bro. Like, try a little bit harder, man. Like, you could have been like, why he flipping off the camera? He needs all the good karma right now to stay alive or something. You know what I'm saying? Like be creative. You know what I'm saying? Like, he needs to stop flipping off the camera and pray because he gonna die. Or like, damn, you know, maybe he'll take that finger up his ass like them display ports. Like anything, bro. Anything. Like, what? Bro. It's okay. Some people just aren't funny, though. I ain't gonna lie. He's just jealous because if he tried, he'd pull a joint. Yeah, if he tried to put a display port up his ass, he'd probably like crack his ankles and perforate his rectum. Was that a sleep study? Yeah, this was a sleep study. This was a sleep study because remember when I said I was trying to find out if I had like narcolepsy, bro? That's what this is from. Like, that's what this is from. We trying to find out if I had narcolepsy. Like, dead ass. But it's like, damn, why you crop my username out the photo, bro? Nah, that's crazy. You stole my image from my tweet and didn't even give me credit, bro. Like, that's my joke. That's my joke. Let me find the original tweet. Dun dun dun. Was after that. Was after that. Oh. Okay. Yeah, this is the original tweet, bro. I said these motherfuckers got me looking like Frankenstein's understudy. Is what I said. And then this person said, yo, you take HDMI or DisplayPort. And I said, this is from me. But they crop my shit out. And then I think I posted this again. Yeah. And I said, I'm still not over this. And they crop my shit out again, bro. This person said, my bad, bro. They said you cooked. Had to do it for Bird Bestie. Like this is a OG viewer, bro. This is an OG viewer referencing Bird Bestie. But they crop my shit out. Stealing my fucking shit, Reddit, you bitch ass mouth. Who stole my post, bro? Purple Weakness, you bitch. Damn, they got a lot of Reddit karma. You have no life, bro. I ain't gonna lie. They said they like VTubers and animation. Oh, that's how you found my shit. Yeah, you got no life though. Like 500,000 post karma. And your account was made in 2020. Like, damn, bro. What does karma do? Like every time you get an upvote or something, like an interaction, you get like, I think a karma. So like he has like 500,000 likes on his Reddit posts, I think. And 200,000 on his comments on other posts. Yeah, they roast me on Reddit now. Anyways, I want to watch the video where they roasted me too and find out what they said, bro. All right, let me pull it up. Yeah, so then this YouTuber called MK took that, okay? Took that and they put it in a video called Rare Insults that was posted 9 days ago. Wait, this is crazy. You know, I think it'd be really fun for a Rare Insults video where the narrator sees the image in question and they come up with their own insults and then they compare that to the one in the original post. Oh, I thought they were talking about like if I saw the video. I was like, damn, that's kind of crazy because like, but no, they're saying if the commentator came up with one.
Anyways, this is Walker. Were you catfished by his name? Come on, man. They look happy. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Damian Lee. We're hitting you with some r/rare insults. I love British street food.
Oh, so they don't even make their own jokes? They just read them?
A whole potato topped with unmelted cheese and baked beans.
Why it sound like Kuro?
They line up for hours for it. This looks like the first thing a dog would make to eat after turning into a human. Long toenails look when.
Wait, what the? Yo, this is like some like. All right, okay, I'm not gonna like. You know, I mean, there's reaction content, but like, damn, there's not even commentary, bro. You just reading it. You just reading it. You not even adding commentary is crazy.
Hey, I was looking at a girl.
They had quips and stuff sometimes, but it's not uber transformative. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Yo, okay, wait, let me see the part where they include me. Hold on, I'm at the very end. Okay, well, I'm not like the very, very end. Very, very end? Yo, I don't even see it. What the fuck? Like 9 minutes in. Very end script start. I already looked at the end. I didn't see it. So I started scrolling to the start. 14:53. Oh, the fucking preview window is lying to me then.
sit right on his body. You kind of look like a Pokemon trainer in a poison/electric zone. Yo, do you take HDMI or DisplayPort? Nah, dude. VGA. We're still on that old It's only 57 calories.
That's it. Damn, that's kind of lame. I ain't gonna lie. All he said is that. Zero commentary. W. Giga transformative. I love it. Bro just read the post and read the comment and said nothing else. That's crazy. Now someone in the comments saying Quinn Bennett jump scare. Yo, guys, come on. Y'all gotta stop doing this to me, bro. Yo. Oh, well, there's Kate. Yo, is that Quinn Bennett? Yo, why does... Yo, why is everyone always like, yo, is that Quinn Bennett? Quinn Bennett jump scare. Damn! How many of y'all motherfuckers watch this guy? He is like 90% head. I swear to God, this is me, bro.
You kind of look like...
Oh, no, it's not. Okay, I'm about to lose it, bro. Being on an MK post is a rare insult itself. Damn. Well, I'm kind of surprised this is like such a big thing. I feel like there's like, I'm not like showing this content, but like there's no commentary. You just read it. Anyways, I'm in a video too. Bog. Wait, is this all he does? Is he just read Reddit posts? Yo, I should just read shit and just not add commentary. Fire strategy. Nah, that's crazy, bro. I'm in a video and a Reddit post. Like, what the fuck? Guys, I've peaked. I thought the ball meme was it. And now, those type of channels are low-key comment, dude. Yo, I know there's like those Reddit, those Reddit channels are like reading like an AI TTS voice. I'm saying, at least he does interesting voices though. I'll give it to him. He is pretty good at like doing accents and shit. Yeah, one of my mods sent that to me and I was like, bruh. At first I was panicking. I was like, shit, what did I do again? Am I getting canceled? Am I getting canceled? And then I saw it and I was like, bro, I'm getting roasted again. Okay. I went from getting roasted about my nuts to getting roasted about my health issues. See, this is why y'all are like, damn, would you share your traumatic stuff on the internet? Fuck no. The internet don't give a fuck about your feelings. I have people talking about how I like old ports, making jokes about me having a sugar daddy in coded terminology after I took a picture of me getting a sleep study. And it got like 2,000 votes on Reddit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, low-key, I made fun of myself first, though. So, clearly, the person who posted this probably knows I'm okay with it. Because I posted it. But, like, big old ports. All right, bro. All right. Nah, shut your bitch ass. Nah, that's so bad. Because the older ports are dead ass. The fucking bigger ones, too. Oh, hell no. Nah, that's diabolical, low-key. That's a pretty good one, bro. I'll give it to you. Yeah, no, but yeah, I got that DM and I really thought I thought it was over, bro. I thought it was cooked. Once again, shout out to the commenter on Twitter, bro. Shout out to my man Owen. You know what I'm saying? For Bird Bestie. Owen Greenlee, my man. Owen Greenlee, you're viral. You're viral too, bro. Let's go. We did this together. I'm chronically ill and you're funny. Together, we're the greatest combo ever. I'm sick and dying and you're going to make fun of me being sick and dying. The writing is fire. You know what I'm saying? The morals and ethics are top 10. Dying friend that jokes about dying friend dying. I'm shit. I fear the day someone comes up to you and says, wait, are you the HMI or the Splitport guy? I literally have people from my like ball meme that will literally walk up to me and be like, literally at the party sometimes. People are like, oh yeah, what's your stream? Oh, da-da-da. Sometimes like someone will ask me at like a party, right? An industry event. This happens so many times, so much at Twitchcon. They'll be like, oh, you know, like, oh, like, so at TwitchCon, I like had sometimes situations where like I had a friend that I was talking to that knew who I was. I knew who they were. And then there was like one of their friends or some other mutual of one of theirs, or just someone at this party or this like industry event that didn't know who I was and then proceeded to ask me for like my stream or my Twitter or my @ right, or my handle. And it's all, the person I was with would always be like, you might have seen him smash his nuts on Twitter at one point. And then every time, and I mean every single time without fail, the person who suddenly, who didn't know, who had no idea who I was and was asking for my handle suddenly was like, oh, you're that guy. What's good? I was like, I feel like everyone's seen that shit, bro. Nah, because what you mean? Someone who talked to me, had a whole conversation, didn't know who the fuck I was. My mutual friend is like, he's the guy that smashes nuts. And then suddenly everyone was like, you're him? Oh my God. How did that happen? And I'm like, well, you see, I tried to do the worm and I messed up. That's crazy. Like, bro, that went giga viral, bro. Like, everyone, literally everyone that didn't know who I was, but was like a mutual one of my friends, knew about me smashing my nuts on the ground. Everyone. Every single one of them. There was not a single person that was like, I haven't seen that. No, everyone was like, oh. I think that's crazy is like there were people at one point, literally, I'm not even kidding, that thought I faked the ball thing to go viral on purpose. Like they thought I like I did that to go viral. Like I was like, no, bro, this shit just happened. Like I did not plan. Like you think I would choose that to be my thing? I haven't even gotten any clout off of that. Respectfully, I got no, like really no new followers, no new Twitch viewers, like rarely anything from it, bro. Like, what you mean? The pain was too real to be fake. That's what I'm saying. Wait, I lost the video I had. I accidentally closed the tab. No, where's the music? Na na na. Oh, I found it. But this is where I was. Your internet footprint is more screwed than an overweighted bolt on some heavy machinery. Anyways, that's it. What will I go viral for next? We'll see on the next episode of Dragon Ball Quinn. I don't fucking know, man. At this point, like, bro, I'm like, what, like, literally how?
Long-term relationships is
Like, literally how, bro? Duh, 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 duh. Nah, I do feel like I be going viral on accident all the time. But yeah, I just think that's dead funny though. Like literally dead funny that fucking Yo, I love how I'm finding out about it now though. Like that happened 2 months ago. Like none of y'all were gonna rope me in that like I like was on like a Reddit thread getting roasted. Like guys, come on. Lock in. Where are you? Nah, honestly, I'm kind of glad most of y'all don't use Reddit. That's like a good sign, low key. That's like a positive thing. Like, shout out to us, honestly. I saw Nikki when I posted on Twitter was like, oh my God, stop it now before it circles back to 4chan. Did Nova only tell you after someone sent the SS in the Discord? Yeah, no, Nova told me after someone sent the SS in the Discord and was like, bro, I saw it and I recognized the YouTuber. So I sent it to you. I was like, bruh. Yeah, that's crazy though. And I find it funny when Ariel was trying to give me the thing that Ari gave me was like, Quinn, where are you? She always types all caps to me in DMs like she's yelling at me. And then I was like, oh, she's like, come by my meet and greet booth. I have something to give you. I'm like, oh, I'm at the zoo. She's like, why the fuck are you at the zoo? I'm like, bruh. She's like, what? I'm like, I'm at the zoo. She's like, what do you mean? I sent her a picture of a lion. She was like, oh, well, someone had a gift for you. Anyways, Ari said, fuck you, bitch. Giving this to the better Ari so she can give it to you. I hope you enjoy the gift. Also, fuck you again. Ari, Arkaza, Quinn Bennett, Skittles. Yo, Ari, actually, if you're here, bro, where the fuck are you? We need to have a talk. Actually, we need to have a talk. I'm gonna be your manager real quick, bitch. I'm gonna be your manager, okay? I'm gonna be your fucking man. Listen to me right fucking now. Right fucking now. Are you here? You're here. Or any of her friends, clip this and send this to her. Change your fucking Twitch username. Change your fucking Twitch username. Change it to Ari Akaza, okay? Bitch, if you're gonna stream and have my username in your username, what the fuck? Like, bro. Don't be a fan account streaming. Like, come on now. Like, lock in, bro. Like, have your own brand. You know, I don't care if you have my name in your shit. Like, then you're always gonna look like you're like a fan of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be your own person too. Not that I don't appreciate you being a fan of me, but I'm just saying, like, change your fucking name. I saw a tweet. I lost it, bro. I was gonna respond, and then Twitter does this thing sometimes where we'll just like refresh for no reason. Where like Ari had like her badge. It was posted on Twitter. I was gonna be like, oh, have fun. And I noticed that it said Quinn Bennett Skittles. I'm like, bro, you should not have Quinn Bennett's anything as your username if you're gonna stream. Know what I'm saying? So. Told you that shit was shouting our badge? Yeah, like, I appreciate this, bro. I've been wanting this for so long. I don't know where the fuck you got this from. I don't know who made this. What artist is this? I've been wanting one of the bigger ones of these for so long, though. Because I have, like, the little one. I have, like, this. This person always makes these and sells them at cons. This like double-sided that where it's like a name tag where it's like this. It's so cute. But I saw a bigger one and I was like, bro. I saw the bigger one. I was like, where do you get that? When are they coming to my con? I don't know. They were at Offkai, and they were at AX, I think. I don't know. Actually know if they were at AX. They were 100% at Offkai though, because that's why I bought this. Or did I buy this at Offkai? I don't even remember, man. I don't know. They've been at like three or four cons I've been to. They were even at one in Canada one time. Dead ass. They were at like Otakudon or some shit. Is that what it is in Canada? They were in Canada at one point. Maybe they're from Canada. I don't know. But like, I was in Canada at a con with like all my old coworkers. But like, why? Like, it's so random. Yeah. Got it. But you can probably order these online. Actually, I don't know. I don't know how they do stuff like that. What's happening? I became a fan after you were trending in Canada. So there's like now there's like nothing. You're supposed to kind of music more often. Y'all like the Nintendo music? Y'all don't want the normal music? I asked one time, y'all like, this shit's ass. Go back to the normal playlist. And now that I'm doing it, y'all like, wait, I like it. I feel like this is good for when I tell stories. I just don't know if it's copyrighted. I hate Nintendo. You hate everything. So I don't really care what your opinion is about Nintendo music. You don't get flagged for Nintendo music? Yeah, but if I do get flagged or if Nintendo one day is like, yeah, let's flip the switch, then you're fucked. Because Nintendo's the type of company to do that, bro. They'd be like, yes, let us flip the switch. And then you're fucked. The reason I haven't done it because all these songs are old as shit. Or a lot of them are. Dun, dun, dun. What's the players for this? It's just some random YouTube video. Dun. There's so many of these. You can just look up Nintendo music. Doo, doo. I'm gonna uninstall and reinstall Apple Music, bro. I'll do it after stream. I don't want to do it now. It's probably gonna fuck some shit up if I do. Yeah, that's TwitchCon. Those are the stories. Hopefully you guys liked it. I don't even know how I'm gonna clip these into smaller segments, bro. Some of these were so long.
Guess I'm giving you more money, but I got a question night. You said I ought to get clouted up more when we talked, but I'm about to start all over again streaming on a new app. You got any tips, Twin?
Starting streaming is hard, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a baby tiny streamer, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I would say like just stream. Don't stream for like 7 hours, bro. Some new streamers are like, I'm gonna stream for 7 hours. I'm like, bro, who the fuck is gonna watch you for 7 hours? Stream for like 2 and clip it and post it people places. Baby tiny streamer. I am though. My Twitch viewership is very tiny, bro. We got people out here with like 50,000 viewers, 1,000 viewers. Like, I feel like you're like a decent sized establishment when you have like 1,000 viewers or like close to that. I'm like 100 to 200, bro. I'm tiny. I used to have like 2,000 to 3 to 5,000, depending on what I was doing, bro. I'm falling from grace. It's over for me. Wait, there's this other Nintendo playlist that I think my friend used to always use. My brother on Twitch, if you have more than 2 viewers, you're in the top 0.1% of streamers. I know, but like, still, I want to be in like the top. Boom, boom. Whenever it's over, there's always a chance to be so fucking back. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm not losing hope, bro. I'm on the prowl. I'm on the grind. Does Twitch lurker not kind of affect you in the end? I mean, yeah, my viewership's taking a little bit of a dip.
Crawling from hell, falling from grace, Terry's nothing left for you to take, leaving the past to the grave so we can reincarnate ye, reincarnate by motionless in white. Everyone in that listen to IT Now Peak's song.
I love how Lavi will say something and then randomly reference some obscure fucking piece of media, and he always does this. He'll be like, yes, this is. Anyway, shout out to Chuya X, Chuya X, this, and this is my bias. And they'll like disappear. It's like his like outro. I believe in you for 4 years. I'm not stopping now. I appreciate you. Thank you. Also, chat, was I too mean in the beginning when I was talking about the girl on the plane and the guy that came up to me at the party? I went to the bathroom and I was like, damn, was I kind of a dick? Like, was that fucked up? I don't have anything against the girl on the plane. I just thought it was kind of funny. She didn't tell me anything. But the person that approached me with the Tinder thing, like, bro, you should not say that to me, bro. Come on, who the fuck are you? You barely got accepted into this party and you walking up to someone and being like, yeah, so I matched with you on Tinder. Who are you? How did you get in here? Anyone that matched me on Tinder should not be allowed in this party. Okay. Also, I genuinely don't think that was me. Like, I'm not even like, no bullshit. Or like if I was on Tinder at the time, like I think you just saw me and I didn't swipe right. Because like I said, that person was like not like my type. Like not that like they're not good looking or they're chopped. It's just like you're just, I go for A and you're B. You know? Some people like B. Some people don't like A. Some people don't like me. Shit. Was it like the clip where you have the gun on the other side and the girl on the other side and you in the center on the couch? What? Oh, not that. That's not me. 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 It could be me, allegedly, but it's not me. It might be me though, but I'm gonna say it's not, even if it is. Yo, the other one was kind of fitting with some of the stories though. This one's a little bit goofier. Kind of vibey though. Yo guys, I forgot how to change the RGB settings on my PC to where it like changes colors. Mine, I just had it where it would glow white. I don't know why. I got my RGB RAM. That works. Bro, I think one of my RAM stick slots is like kind of fucked up. I literally had to redo it like 4 times because like the fucking cooler like goes in front of where the RAM slot is. So I had to like push it out of the way and like squeeze everything in there. So if I ever have to get rid of that RAM stick, I'm screwed. Like I feel like I was trying to push in so hard, like my motherboard was like moving. I was worried it was gonna like crack. Cause that first slot is like, bro. But it's all pretty now. But you wanna know what's the crazier part about it is my PC faces the wall, so it doesn't even matter, bro. You can't even see it. The reason I haven't faced the wall is because if the RGB light shined on my face, it would fuck up the lighting. The only reason I got RGB RAM is because it was cheaper and would get here quicker. Yo, we were supposed to get here the day I left for TwitchCon. It got here the day before. I was so scared someone was going to steal it, bro. I think someone stole my beef jerky. Your PC got a better fit than you? Actually, speaking of fit, you want to know who commented my fit at a party, bro? Heavenly. Yeah. He walked up to me. He's like, you know what, bro? I remember the last time I met you, I don't know where it was. It might have been like Offkai or like WeebCon or some shit, but like I remember you told me like you don't know how to dress, and like I just gotta say like this right here, this is working, like this is good, like you've improved, like this right here, you know, the half button shirt, the chain, the jeans, that's good. The shoes you should probably go for something darker, but I mean it's shoes, you know what I'm saying? You're walking around the car, it's shoes, but like the rest of it's working. He's like, I look like a bum right now. You know, I was going to get changed, but everyone said, just come here after the party. What is Heavenly's fashion sense like? I don't know, but better than mine. It was the same fit I wore to the club that one time that you guys said was good. That one. Hello, Twink. Bro. Okay, that's crazy. I know your dumb ass ain't talking, bro. Huh? Can't go to clubs you don't drink? Well, I went to a couple this weekend, bitch. No, I'm manly now. You can't say that now. Wait, send me a picture of your newest model, bro. You got like 30, you got like 5 bajillion models, bro. I don't even know what you look like right now. Okay, but like you manly, but like I go to your Twitch and like the first thing I see is like this, bro. No, like stop lying to me, bro. No, cause like let me refresh this, bro. Like it's like a little cute guy. I love you, doggy. Like, but I'm the twink though. That's crazy. This is 2 days ago. Okay, he has a gun now. I mean, you manly-er. I still feel like you could call this a twink, though. I still, you know.
Ari, I saw you had a whole eyelash on your nose, bro. Just letting you know. I can't remember if I tipped that yet.
Okay. Wait, this is his new model. This is still kind of twinky, though. No? Chat. Level with me. That's still twinky, bro. That's like twunky. Like you like half twink for sure. Like I wouldn't say like manly, you know what I'm saying? You look like an established, rich, twinkish. You know? You like half there. You half removed though. Before you were like a 2X twink. You weren't even like a normal one. You were like twink maxing. Now you're like twink minning. Before you were twink maxing, bro. You literally were. Like you were, bro. Like that shit was crazy. you have any clips from you back then? Let me see. I need to show my chat, bro. How do you, yo, Twitch with the sorting stuff is so hard for me now. See all popular clips, top all. Oh, that. Where's like when you were like giga twinking? Hold on, I need to find it. Oh, guys, no, look, he was giga twinking in this one, bro. Look at this. Look at this, bro. That's like twink maxing, no? Like you're not even a twink in this one. You're like, this is like if you like had the power of two twinks at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. That's an AI deepfake. I don't know. I don't know if 3 years ago they had those like that. You know, I don't really think 3 years ago they had those like that. They were testing it out on me. Is that what you said when you swiped daddy's credit card? You were testing out if the transaction would go through? You were just testing out if you liked older men, huh? No, you got a One Piece? Bro, Discord gave that to me for free. I didn't pay for that. You jealous? I got it back when they had to give it to you for free. And you couldn't even, this is before their storefront. When they were limited time. You know, I wrote that thing's lore. Wait, what? That's kind of funny, actually. You should write some lore on like how I hit my nuts. Actually, please don't. I think I did. You probably did on Twitter. You were probably shit posting. You should hear your nuts again? No. I went viral on Reddit recently. Well, 2 months ago. I just didn't know about it. Someone stole my tweet and put it in like a Reddit thread. Where is it? Yo, my dumbass lost it. What the fuck? Oh, I found it. Look, Mary. Someone stole my. They didn't even credit me, bro. They stole my tweet. My memes are bigger than me at this point. What's happening? Come on. Is yours up as a nutcracker, bro? I would see if you would have said that to me before I bought my costume. I would have done that. Yo, I bought my costume. I'm doing a Halloween rating stream tomorrow, bro. Oh yeah, Chad. If y'all don't know, if you have a Halloween costume, bro, send a picture of it or show up and call tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at them. Yes, yes. I'm gonna be rating them. Send them in the Halloween costume channels or show up and call and I'm gonna rate it live, bro. But like I will make fun of you. So like if you don't want me to make fun of you, like don't send in a costume. You know, I'm just saying. I love how there's like people that are like, I put on a ghost tarp, and then there's other people that are like, I'm a professional cosplayer. Yeah, I bought a vampire costume, Mary. I'm gonna be a vampire. It's too late. It's just too late. And someone that submitted, like, I don't even think this is a costume, bro. I just think they're a furry. Like, I don't even think this. I just think they're a furry. Like, they just saying their persona. Some of us are quite nice to this picture. Nah, there was like a meme. I'm not gonna tell you about this. There was like a meme edit of me like as a furry one time. Well, I like half made it. Like the images I didn't make, but I made like a compilation of them together for like a bit in a YouTube video one time. Send it. I don't even know where it is, bro. I actually don't know where it is. My first ever YouTube editor did that shit, bro. What's your persona like? You do look like Power Signal from a certain angle. Don't say that. Don't disrespect me like that. No. Don't say that. I'm about to block you. You literally are a furry. Like, what are you talking about? No. I'm having a furry call me a furry is crazy, actually. You're literally a furry, Mary. You're actually. Let's talk about this. How are you making fun of me for being a furry if you're a furry? I'm not a furry. I'm just a dog boy and I have a fursuit head. Oh, wait. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you're a furry. I'm just saying. I'm not showing this on stream. Yo, how you find this shit? Bro. Where the fuck did you find that shit, Brandon? You got that shit saved. Nah, because how you find that so fast? This is damn near like 7 years old at this point, bro. Yo, why your head so big? Because it's Photoshop, bro. It's edited. Like, duh. This is me like this is my like twink maxing face. Because I was like 16 in this. Yeah, if you make any erotic comments about this image, that means you're an EDP. Yeah. Yeah, take it back. Yeah, take it back. I was a little sus. Yeah, take it back, Nikki. Take it back. Before you get arrested. Exclamation mark size. This is like the third person that's done that. What is this? Like, is this a meme that I'm not understanding? Bro. Stop. Bro, stop sending these, bro. Like, where, bro, these are, like, where are you finding these? I love how it's all the same fucking face, too. Like, they didn't even change the expression. Like, they just took the same face and put it on, like, everything. Like, literally. Like, on Google, there's no way if you look up Quinn Bennett furry, these pop up, bro. You're actually lying to me. No, he bullshitting. It does not pop up. God, I forgot about this image. This image is fire. I'm gonna make that my Twitter header. Again, eventually. What stream is that from? Like a while ago. I think it was when I first did like my VTuber and face at the same time. Bro, you did not find the video. Oh my God. All right, I'll show the video, bro. This is like the furry meme video that I'm talking about, bro. Chat, send me the coordinates to the nearest bridge. I think I'm gonna try skydiving for the first time without a parachute. How many fur cons did you go to? Bro, I don't even know fur cons are a thing. See, you're actually a furry. That's crazy. Nah, you're trying to call me a furry, but you're literally a furry though. Like that's you. This Doggers from Majora's Mask. It was horse race. I'm not furry, I'm furry adjacent. So imagine if someone was like, I'm not racist, I'm racist adjacent. Like, does that logic hold up or like, what are we talking about? How's that the comparison you're doing? Because it's the most extreme example to make you like realize how insane your point is. You did not just gift the chat to furry Quinn. I had no idea you had an alt. Nah, shut the fuck up. I'm not a furry. You wanna know who's a furry? Your pubic hair, bitch. Trim that shit. Like a bush. You got like an STD in there. You got crabs in that shit. You got a whole ecosystem, okay? That's what's furry. Nasty. Yo, RSM FRM Ashes 1117. Thank you for the 3 months. Appreciate you. What do you want me? I'm gonna just call you Ashes, bro. A new meme already? This is not a new meme, bro. This shit is like ancient, bro. Y'all are just rehashing the ancient memes. New next sub go furry suit. I've never listen. I don't give a fuck how desperate for internet cloud I am. I'm never doing some shit I would not do if I had zero. Like if I had like what I like if I wouldn't do it at my lowest or my highest, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm up and I wouldn't do it, or if I'm down and I wouldn't do it, I'm not doing it. I have to be willing to do it in both scenarios. Because otherwise you're pandering to something that is not your true self. Preach. We're reheating the fuck out of those nachos. Yeah, and they're stale, bro. Like, they're stale. Like, that's like 7 years. Like, I was 16. I'm 23 in that. I'm 23 now. I was 16 when that was a thing. So OnlyFans is fair under certain circumstances. If I had like erotic photos of me get leaked, I would 100% just start OnlyFans afterward because like they're already out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's different though. I didn't have photos of me in a fursuit get leaked. I wasn't gifting. I wasn't caught gifting in DMs. You know what I'm saying? You said something new? Bait successful? Bro, I've said yiffing before. Not the Tiger Maxing. Yo, did y'all see that one Twitch streamer that was on Twitch front page? That was like in a diaper suit and had like a binky? It was like some like anti-aging furry fetish stream and it was on Twitch front page and then they got banned. So I don't know if I can show it on stream because they got banned, but I mean, maybe they just got banned because it was on front page, but like, you know. All right, chat, I'm gonna go. My voice is dead. Yo, I'll be live tomorrow. How they even get on Twitch front page? I think the Twitch mods were, you know, but God forbid I say crack pipe. You know, God forbid. I mean, already, bro, I've traveled like all day. I'm tired. I'm tired. My voice is dying. Do you not hear that? Anyways, tomorrow we're doing the Halloween costume. So if you have a costume, wear it and join the call. If you can't make the call, send in a photo. Will you wear your lion suit? No. I don't even own a lion suit, man. Okay. Will you wear your intelligence? You can't. You don't know where that is. Maybe you should set the temperature in your brain like, you know, above like 65 degrees Fahrenheit, you know. Adios, amigos. I will see you guys tomorrow. And then we're locking in. We're back on the grind, okay? Yeah, subscribe, like, comment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I don't know. I'm gonna have like the post-con depression for like the next 3 days. Bro, because like I see all my friends and then like now I'm back alone here. Actually, I did meet some people that live here that I didn't know that lived here. So, new friends. Anyways, have a 7 get one. I'll see y'all. Adios, 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 adios. Anyone that I met at the con, I had a great time meeting you. If I didn't get the chance to meet you, I'm sorry. Okay, you were at the beach or in a line when I was there. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not my fault. I didn't go on Sunday. I didn't even tweet that I was going to be there on Sunday. I didn't lie to y'all. I didn't tweet like ConFit day 3, you know, because I wasn't there, you know. Okay, I let y'all know I wasn't there. I was trying to be there, but you know what I'm saying. Yo, low-key, I fuck with the Nintendo music too. It's kind of vibey, bro. Also, I feel like there's no lyrics, so I'm not gonna like, you know, get like distracted by the lyrics and start singing them. You know? It's just like beeps and boops. Let me put this in my VTuber server so I remember to play this later. The Giga playlist. This is the one that Daft sent me like literally 3 years ago that I forgot about. Schedule, I'll post that tomorrow. I go beige. Good night. Or good morning. Or good day.